featured him on his song, so somehow he got. I think this is money laundering. He
impressed me.
It's
money laundering.
This is when you paying your boys for whack verses. I'm calling the IRS.
Nigga, get in there and say something. I don't know.
We just got to move this
money back.
I just need a receipt.
Oh,
I gotta go to lunch. She about to buy my brunch.
He goes, actually, you know what, Chris? That's not too bad. We might have you back. You really should cut this out.
So, was with a friend at Mulligan's, and then there was these two guys that entered the stall together.
Okay.
And then it was very heated, right?
No diddy.
Heated conversation, and this was maybe 2016. So I mean, tensions were high as they always have been. But he said,
What, violent or sexual?
"Oh,
Racial.
fucking bold, all of it."
Racial.
Listen to what he said, and I quote:
They broke all the barriers.
He said, "Suck this, you Jew Palestinian motherfucker."
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
Yo, JT, you might know this
And
man.
a lot of it.
This podcast is gonna rue the day I come back with Tito's.
Yes,
Dangerous
we will.
game.
We will. Everyone will regret it.
The listeners, the producers,
won't.
everyone's gonna ruin it. Yeah.
You know I won't regret it.
A couple of people on the podcast having fun is not the target audience.
You're right. You got me there. I'm gonna take that.
I
home.
love it. I love the energy. I'm just saying, I've hosted a couple podcasts where too many people have had too much fun.
Exactly.
You know?
I've been there.
And then somehow you just lose an SNL career.
Oh, wow. Happens just like that.
Which
you
is
need
what
to
I was gonna do.
You
No.
need to delete the first few pods you ever had me on.
Oh, you're telling
The
me
world's different.
You
As
didn't
long as
get
you
it?
got an audience, you're fine.
No, they
You live on
started
your
sneaking.
Patreon.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
They said episode 4. That's where
That's
you
it.
really went off the rails.
Shoot, buddy. I'm sorry to
Said
hear
no
that.
one watched it then. Why are you mad now?
We almost put you in Nickelodeon.
They go, it's 7 views.
Not enough feet.
We were view number 5, and then we had to send it up to our execs, and
They reviewed you, and
they didn't like it. Let me tell you.
This is why I don't tell
shit.
Jobs I do comedy. And last thing I want you to do is look me up.
Yeah.
It's really easy to
I don't even
find.
tell family. Shit.
Yeah, wouldn't recommend
He
it.
said I wouldn't tell family. No, my family actually believe in me, which bothers me.
Yeah.
That's why I don't tell them.
Keep going, keep doing it. Stop. I want you to know this is a failure's dream.
Similar career. Yeah. Musician. My parents love my music. That's not great for me.
Super supportive,
I don't love
yeah.
that. Love them. of
Where's
course.
the abusive father
Yeah, I
I
know.
needed?
It's just like, God damn it, Dad, you were supposed to hit me
Be a
right now.
success.
Why are you driving me
I'd be a
everywhere?
success so
Come on.
quick.
It's hard to create with all this support.
Quit being a bitch.
You should go get milk for a month. Just every once in a while. To humble the family, you know? Go get some cigarettes, you know?
Do
Just
still wanna
fuck
hang out
mom's
with you,
sister.
Dad.
Just go ahead. Make
Come on.
make a bad environment.
Do something weird for me, but also like, come hang out with me, Dad. I
Give
miss
me
you.
a toxic environment to thrive
Also,
in.
be there for advice, you know?
Yeah, what's going on? Like, what are you doing lately? What are we up to? What, we done boys.
You don't want to be around dads
They're the
too much.
boys.
They'll drop you downstairs sometimes. With or without carpet.
Steve, I realize I don't know much about your life.
Curious. I feel like you do now.
Didn't ask.
Yeah.
Didn't
That's why you
ask.
don't know.
I don't tell a lot. I'm trying to keep my SNL job.
That's
I'm
fair.
very close with Lauren
Fuck, dude.
and everyone in New York.
All the whole cast.
The gang.
That's why we call them.
It's my favorite show. I
know
tune in
them.
every Saturday, every Sunday.
Every Saturday. Oh,
Wait,
Wow.
which?
Sunday morning.
Okay.
Because it's...
Yeah. You don't get it live.
wow. He's
No,
not part
live
of the-
is Sunday morning.
You get it live?
I-
Are you
What
part of the
kind of-
cast?
Oh,
Wow,
get it?
Exclusive.
Live. All right.
Loser.
Can I get one?
Bad.
Can I get a hot tub? Is that what you're
Can
gonna
I
say?
get a hot tub?
Get a hot tub.
Rest in peace,
It's
Dan
a-
Schneider.
Hot tub time.
He's still alive
Danny.
in our
But he's
hearts.
probably sleeping now, so rest in peace. Hope you have a good night's sleep, buddy.
He had a fake goatee on. I don't know about
Yeah, there's
that.
no way
That's
he
what I
was not
saw.
the same person.
Can we see a picture of Dan Schneider today? Because it is god awful.
It's not the
Oh
same
no,
man.
he's not doing good.
He lost weight.
Or he's doing differently. I don't know if it's good or bad. He's not the same guy.
I think he lost weight,
He
and
might-
we can kind of
He
be
might
happy
have a thyroid
for
issue
that.
or some shit. Like that's Ozempic.
Thyroid
Would you
issue.
be, if he directed the next great movie, would you be in it?
Would I be in it?
If he paid
Yeah.
me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
I
they
said-
painted that whole thing like, oh,
Yeah.
Dan Snyder was out
See,
here touching all
look
the
at Dan
kids.
Schneider
Also,
now.
number
He
one,
I'm not a
fostered
kid.
it.
I'm a man.
He's
Exactly.
transforming. See, everyone is just transforming. It's Ozempic, number one.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
god
then-
damn you, New York Times.
Sorry, society. I was born a white
Go
man.
back.
I will not be
It's in the tab.
made image of
Tab
Dan
left. My
Schneider's
bad.
failures.
Yes.
I would be his golden child. Come on, let's be real. I'd be fine.
I think
He would
you're
make
right.
me show my feet every now and then.
If
That's
you put
fine.
I could
Oh, it
deal with
hates
that.
you.
They're bad. I don't
Put
know.
it in perspective.
Bottom left, or
Drake got
left,
molested
right there.
before the pilot of Drake and Josh. That's
Right.
That's
how he got it then.
I'm 30 years old. I'm past
How
my
he
prime.
got
There's
through
no way
that
I would.
is-
I don't know. We'd
Here's
see.
Dan.
Yeah.
This is
I would. Oh, how
This
Some
was a-
mojitos and we might be off the rails.
It's like maybe it was.
maybe it was consensual.
Maybe I don't need to speak on this. I don't need to speak on this.
Seems like a good opportunity.
This is from the interview he did right
good.
after.
Not good. Disavowing it now. Also,
right
clarity.
right after the documentary came out, he did an interview with the bagel guy from iCarly.
It blew me. That shit
oh
blew my mind.
yeah. The
I never
was
watched
like
that, so I
never-
didn't know who that was.
It's
Never
hilarious.
would I
What's
had
his
thought the
name?
nigga from the groovy smoothie who could put tacos on a stick.
Everything was on a stick. Yeah.
Hard shell tacos on a stick.
Yeah,
That
whole
was the
fucking-
joke.
He
yeah,
sold it
what was
all.
the stick
Yeah.
now? It was Dan Schneider's stick.
That was the joke.
That was the joke.
You guys missed the bit the
Everything
whole
can
time.
be related to it. It's
You're right.
getting slimed on. It was like that
Right.
was funny, but yeah, perspective. It's like you get older. It's like it's jizz.
That's jizz.
You know
That's-
what cum is now.
Everything's
Everything's cum.
Nickelodeon with a cum.
Everything is jizz
Like
if you
this
want
is
it to
jizz.
be.
I'm drinking jizz right now. Like later, if there was a kid in a room, you
Kyle,
would
can
say it
you
was
edit in
jizz.
a
But
dick
Yeah.
when he
since
just
we're
did that?
adults,
I mean, to be fair,
I'm safe.
I'm 30 years old. Everything I do is jizz related.
Just Dan Snyder in there on the consistency of the good. He's like, it's not cummy enough. It's not.
he's going back to the bathroom. Just has a little bag in his pocket. Just,
The
Why
viscosity
is-
isn't there, boys.
I'm not touching myself. Well, technically I am, but it's
touching.
after the fact.
Like,
I
it's
jacked
cool.
off about normal women, harassing normal
Regular
women at a
ladies.
different time.
Consensual ladies.
Regular, consensual,
Yeah,
adult, legal ladies.
I'm going back. It's just hilarious. Just
swear
Nickelodeon go.
that's
We didn't
cool.
know this was going on. We're looking at it now. Obviously, it's like
Yeah.
who
And then you
gives a fuck about
and then
what
you look
said?
back at it like over
Everyone
the past
knows what's
20 years
going
ago.
on.
I read Jeanette McCurdy's biography.
Yeah,
in the
I
last
should
couple
have
months.
read it earlier, but
Yeah, it's well,
My,
I
my
audiobooked it, I
wife's
don't know
been
if
Jessica's-
listening to it.
I hate FOMO, so I would have liked to be in on like the insider info before.
It's fun
the
because I
docu-
didn't know that this doc was coming out, and then at the same time that I was finishing
Right.
the book, then that was all.
Yeah,
sort of
you want to
happening.
read a good book is these Sarah J. Maas books. I don't know if you know these.
Are you
They're
gonna sell us on
sex
Dune?
books.
What's
They're
going
sex
on?
books.
I know.
You know what nodding is? And
Notting-
so
like
nodding
Notting Hill?
is werewolves.
that's a naughty
It's a
girl?
werewolf. It's a werewolf. A werewolf person.
Boy, buddy, I gotta
fucking-
say this is
fucking,
unrelated
and
to
their cock-
Nickelodeon.
Their cock goes in,
Childhood abuse.
and the head engorges so it can't come out. And it's
That's a
and
dog.
and this isn't a book that
well,
I
it's
get to hear
actually
about.
a cat.
I think
So
both.
you
of
want
them
Cats
some
do
have,
that.
good
like, the
books? You look
corkscrew
up
penises.
Sarah J.
That's
Maas.
a duck.
M-A-A-S.
There's a really interesting sculpture in I think it's North Dakota,
Gotta
and
give her
it's
a shout
called
out.
like
I'm not that
images of the
educated on
past,
penises.
and it's these 4 animal penises that are these giant stone monolithic sculptures that
Well,
are
get
built.
educated. Here it comes.
Yeah, and all 4 of them are almost unidentifiable from any sort of like organic form you can have because there's a corkscrew and there's one that just kind of looks like a man
My
wearing
dick.
glasses,
Oh, my bad. Yours looks just like you, actually.
just like you, just like your
Exact face.
Glasses. Face.
glasses.
Nature is brutal, dog. Like in most cases, like when fish and insects have sex, the male just dies. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
purpose
time
is
to move
done.
What a
on.
dream, man!
Yeah.
Like, if only that was the
Fighting
truth.
for
After-
male bees' rights. That's all I'm doing.
After I come, I usually do just feel like dying. It's probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you've
next.
lived your life. You succeeded.
what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't want a second nut?
What else is left?
No, man, can you imagine like if the
It's
I don't
first
want
just
the
a
time,
chase.
disappointment.
It's another
Yeah.
high.
Can you imagine if the first time you ever nutted, you just died? That's it?
Yeah.
That's your memories? Pretty good.
No, because the second time was just as good. It wore off after like 100.
Yeah, but also, like, up to that
Yeah.
point, all you have is parades, and you went trick-or-treating, like, maybe 10 times.
So yeah, what was life really?
I still
was
had an
anything
angst
that
to
good?
get back home and jack off when I was 11.
There you go. 10 trick-or-treatings. Like I said.
Anything you had before that was merely
Good life.
It's good. It's
was
good.
merely
Good
something
stuff.
was good, but not as good as coming. Everything before your first come is good, but not as good as coming.
Right.
And then it's all downhill from there.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Nothing
He said
is
cinnamon toast crunch.
Nothing is as good.
more shameful.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is
Have you ever
pretty
got blackout
shameful
drunk?
to me. Yes.
And eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
A few times.
Wow.
There were missing combinations here. All right, I'm going to grab a beer and then we can, we'll hit the intro.
You haven't experienced their bathroom. It's just kind of like a facade of safety.
Yeah, I see.
Hey, I believe in it.
Right.
It
I mean,
works.
societal
There's a
structures
hole
are.
that goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
It gets all that shit out of here.
Yeah.
Right. Gotta hope for it.
I
I
wouldn't
had a
shit in this
septic
open
line
room
today.
area.
That'd be very jail.
With no knob on this door, I feel like I get walked
Just
in.
pretend you're in prison and
Hey,
take
stop.
a shit.
That's gay.
There should be a class for that in college. Shit in public.
Shit in public, like it's jail.
Oh man.
I've done it once. I missed the whole
You might. It's for that, or if
Shitting
your
in
plane
public, 203.
crashes and you're on an island, you got to get over some shit right
Eat the
away.
fat guy.
Yeah, eat the fat guy.
Well,
take
there's
a
some
shit.
things that you need to like try to not get over right away, like eat the fat guy,
Right,
Too, because
yeah.
maybe he's got, I don't know,
Maybe
maybe
you-
he's good at survival skills.
Yeah, maybe you don't need to right away.
right away is bad.
say you don't know.
Maybe we weigh the people.
It'd be cool to get
True.
that hungry
Eat
to
the weak one. How about that?
experience that, but I
Have
don't.
no meat.
I'd pass on human.
I'm leaning towards your
weak
side
emotionally.
That's the first thing I
now. Eat
looked
the
up
weak fat guy.
What?
Exactly.
before taking a backpacking trip hiking. Like I was gonna be out for a few days. That was the first thing I looked up. I was like, how do you shit in the woods? Like
Yeah,
no
right.
toilet, no nothing to sit. Like how
you
do
gotta
You get that tree. You
gotta
get the
hang
tree
it
you can
too,
sit on.
Only way to
below.
do it is rudely. Oh,
There's no polite way to
You
shit in
must
the
yell
woods.
at all
There's
times.
no. Yeah,
I've yelled at people for not picking up their dog shit before. I can't imagine what I would do to someone if I found them not picking up their shit.
Now you gotta bury it. Man.
Oh yeah, you bury it or hang
Dig
it.
a hole and bury
You
it.
don't
6
hang it.
Keep
inches
saying
deep.
hang.
Yeah.
No,
So the
You know
bears
when-
don't come. Yeah.
so the bears don't eat your
So the
shit.
bears don't come. You know what I mean?
You know?
I made a lot of bears come with my shit.
come.
That's the bear when it sees me coming. Shitting? I don't care. Right. Okay, guys. So before we get started, Chris and Steve are here to promote their show
Hell yeah.
this Thursday.
No, next Thursday, April
Well-
11th.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on
At the
where you
pyramid
are.
scheme.
Right.
Are you traveling forward or backwards in time? We got to establish
Oh, yeah.
that right away.
Okay. Yeah. It's something we usually don't.
'Cause it could be last
establish
Thursday, too.
contextually. You're right.
I'm going to assume this is going to come out before the show.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
April 11th. It's probably a few days. It's probably, yeah,
It's
this
exactly
week.
a week.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
this
exist
week.
in the fourth
after.
dimension, though, it also could be 1,000 Thursdays ago, 1,000,000 Thursdays ago. It's April 11th, 2024, though.
Is
So I
when the
think-
show is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. This will be out on the 4th.
White people shit.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
a-
think they make shirts that have like the greeting card sort of thing, where it's like a tiny button?
Yeah. They make everything.
Oh.
Look at the fuck up.
Asked and answered. Okay.
Google it.
If your game is
Not,
strong.
it'll tell you how to make it.
Ask
Yes.
Siri, mother sucker.
All right, so we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking a little bit about Steve because I don't know, Steve. We did a Hot Ones kind of
Yeah,
episode.
we can reminisce about those old days and my failures.
Okay,
And this, yeah, everyone trying to take me
ones.
down.
again.
Always, yeah.
Right.
God damn it.
Like a
And
rapper in the 90s.
Shoot. Rest
I
in
did
peace,
some
Suge
stuff
Knight.
with Diddy. I'm gonna come forth right away.
Oh, shit, or did,
Yeah.
did
And
he
it
do
was
some
innocent.
stuff to you?
It was, well,
we,
yeah,
we
that-
have the music industry in the room, and
that's
I think
the long story.
we
do
have
need-
the audio.
we do need some stuff. We do need to hear their side of the industry. All right, let's hit the intro, please. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Where Is This Going? A podcast about artists you may not know yet, but hopefully will soon grow to appreciate at the very least. I'm your host, Hunter Miles, and this is Where Is This Going? I'm joined again by my co-hosts. To my right side, my right-hand man, that's Q-Bird, QBYRD11. And puffing on a stogie over there, that's JT.
What's good?
JT Motley.
Wow.
Shout out JT.
Jamie Motley Moten on Instagram.
I got cataracts. got Coble.
We are recording here at Akiro Production Studio West with that local camera guy, Kyle, behind the ones and twos. And we got Isaac back there as well.
Shouts out, Kyle.
We got a big afro.
Shouts out, Isaac.
And an iPhone.
Afro and an iPhone.
We know.
We needed more black people. And if you're watching on YouTube, which you should be, youtube.com/HunterMiles, you see our two beautiful guests here in the studio today. May look familiar to you. Of course, we have the wonderful, beautifully talented Chris Coble.
Hello. It's me, Chris Coble, the wonderfully talented, beautifully talented.
Returned. And
I'm back.
we
I'm
have
beautiful. I'm talented.
talented. We also have joining us for the first time in this studio and kind of like on this podcast for real, Stephen Meltzer, everybody.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. I normally am not out this late, but decided to come. Everyone's been very welcoming.
I'm so glad.
Decided to Come is the name of my new album.
Might be the name of this episode. Depending on how this goes.
Ooh, all right.
I think everyone's decided to come.
no.
Steve Elroy Meltzer.
That's right.
That's what, Steve, that's what you do. That's all
right.
you are. You are Elroy Meltzer.
That's right.
And Batman.
I'm Batman.
What is Elroy Meltzer?
Elroy Meltzer.
Do the whole thing as
Gonna
Batman.
just don't tempt him.
I could do it as Batman.
Oh, I
Now
thought that
you're
was
a
Arnold.
Little tiny. I was gonna say what? It's
Yeah, this is
like
Arnold.
Sylvester with a little bit of Arnold.
Hey, Batman here. No, I'm gonna drop that
good choice.
right
Good
away.
choice.
Yeah, thank you. Elroy Meltzer is a band. It's a group. 2016 is the start time. I'm Woody Allen now, and you know, it's music. It's indie. It's fun. It's a lot of humor. And
I thought you were going to say folk.
I'll take some. You know, it's folk too, but it's indie, it's punk, it's nice stuff, it's good shit. And I got fed up with my life, and I almost gave up, but I decided to write some new songs, and I got inspired by John Taffer from Bar Rescue on this latest album.
A huge musical inspiration to most.
Huge.
Father
He does a
of the
lot of
Son.
work for communities of all sorts, ranks.
Father John
Wise,
Taffer. I
yep.
like that.
But yeah.
Blessed be his name.
I'm an artist in Grand Rapids. I like to have fun. I'm an old man.
Some
and-
call you the bad boy of Grand Rapids.
Yeah, I have
Some people do
officially
that.
deemed myself that. It's been going for at least 15 years. So
At least 15 years.
no one's challenged me.
At least.
The undisputed.
bad
do-
boy.
Tough.
I'll do whatever battles you want. Rap, fight. I'll win
Break
every
dance.
time.
Slingshot.
I'm the only judge of this, of course. but-
Aces.
JT's like, I need more snare in my headset.
Yeah.
Before we get down,
I know
before it
you
comes
miss
to
your
blows.
mom, and I know you miss your dad. Just all white rappers.
He goes, I can freestyle any white rapper.
Anyone that looks like they're in my demographic.
Just give me 3 words you're thinking of, and I'll come up with it.
If we play a game of Guess Who and you get down to the last 33% of it, then maybe those people are the ones that I can rap against.
And when I meant rapper, I meant improv artist. I have the circuit covered there.
Did I tell you I'm good at drawing between the lines?
Damn, you're better than me.
Full of
What a
color.
good interview.
But yeah, lovely to be here.
Yes, great to have you. And is Elroy Meltzer when was the last time you performed?
The last time I performed was before the great COVID, and
The great and powerful COVID.
All that
It should
nonsense.
be the Great COVID,
Blessed
since the
be
people
its
that
name.
made it got the Great Wall.
Yes.
As a full band,
It's deep.
Interesting.
but since I did a little solo gigs and shit like that, which I don't consider a show,
Acoustic stuff.
you know,
or
yeah.
Fulton Street Pub.
I don't want to disrespect acoustic artists and all that crap, but you
Seems
know,
like you are, but
yeah, I associate a show and going to a
concert.
bar and watching some prick sing a song, getting free drinks is a different experience to me.
But still come see those.
well,
Especially if they just talk at you and try to make you laugh.
Please come see those. Speaking of, this before we get to our first segment, talking about people speaking into microphones and talking to people at bars, you have a new song that just came out today, right?
Ooh.
I do.
Hell
I
yeah.
do.
On April Fool's Day.
Can we
On
taste
April
it?
Fool's Day.
Hey, look at
It's right there.
Whoa.
Brick.
Name is Brick.
So you guys can follow that, find that.
It's
on
also-
wherever
Follow
you follow it.
Can we get a little
who,
taste of
who
it?
just
or-
lost in basketball. You could have said that.
Can you?
real
I
quick.
don't know how
Oh,
technology
Brick.
works.
I don't know.
UConn lost.
No,
No,
you-
they won.
Might be happening right now.
No,
UConn did lose.
Duke lost.
No, Duke.
To
Brick.
NC State.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
I
we're
don't
going to
watch
be following
sports,
that.
so-
Interesting. No, this will be the new kind of like, da-da-da-da. Hey, it's going to be kind of like that
This
for
is-
the NBA now, but it's somber and about like loving the time that you have alone with your family.
You're like the Gary Glitter of our time.
Ooh, yeah, I'm like the I'm like the Gary
You got
Glitter
it.
of our time. Yeah, it's good.
All right.
It's gonna be like, give me another NBA song, motherfucker. Come on, I
What-
can't be
that's
Gary
the
Glitter.
charge.
Yeah,
Defense.
yeah. I'm like,
That's a good one.
that's I want to say that's a song. Yeah,
Give me the ball because I'm gonna
Yeah.
dunk it.
Yeah.
That's a skit.
that's good.
Basketball.
Give me
Yeah.
the ball.
All right.
Oh no, that's the same.
It
one.
is time for our first segment.
Popcorn.
How was your last set? As you guys may know, as a comedian, you're only as good as your last set, or a musician, or artist, or whatever.
Oh my God, you suck.
So
Thank you.
that's a new one. Chris, where was the last show you played? Have you played a show since being here?
I have not. So the answer is the same as last time, and it was great.
The Philmore South, hell of a show.
Thank you.
Shouts out.
I'm very
I also
good.
saw Steve there.
Yeah, you were there.
All right, since we've talked about it already,
Well, no, wait a minute. Let me talk about it again. It was really good. I'm very talented. A lot of people don't appreciate me enough. That's because, boy, too talented, honestly, for this time.
that's what I see.
I didn't
Thank
get
you.
paid enough for this. I'll tell you.
It was tough. It's tough. It's tough to be a man nowadays. Anyways,
Amen.
Steve, take it away.
Heard that. Steve, how was your last
my
set?
last show I played at Smyrna Bar. If you know where Smyrna is, I'm sorry. And it's by just a raggedy hole thing, acoustic, and it was fine. Service was little. I don't want to.
now you are besmirching the Smyrna bar. I don't want to.
They were very nice, but when I got there, it
Collectively,
was
their
like.
staff is the problem. I don't want to talk shit. However, the people that work there all the time.
It's just when I walked in, I felt like no one wanted me to be there.
Well-
it was when you have people eating and a guy walks in with a guitar, like they look at you like, no, the fuck you're not. Didn't even get appetizers yet. Walk the. Yeah.
You know what? We don't need our drinks. We're just going to leave now. Thank you. That makes sense.
But it was fine. A lot of friends showed up. I had a great time, and I want to be positive, enthusiastic about the release of getting back and just playing music.
Hell yeah.
But it's fun just to record shit and put shit out there. I don't want to try to make myself a god, but April 11th at the Pyramid Scheme, it's definitely worth $10. Let me tell you, it's going to be good.
It's
And
gonna be good.
John Taffer is going to be there. I don't want to get sued. And it may not be him, but he might be there.
Yeah.
There may be someone seemingly like John
John
Taffer there.
Taffer.
He may be very stiff,
Insane.
but he'll be standing up.
We can tell you one thing: he will be upright.
John
Impressive.
Taffer with a boner was my next band name. We're both going to be playing that show.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
April 11th at the Pyramid Scheme.
McWeakerton's on there in a great band called Short Panic. Great funky dance band. And saxophone, one of my favorite instruments.
I play the saxophone. You didn't even call me.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's not your band.
I didn't need that
Panic.
diversity.
I was gonna say, probably didn't want you a part of it.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, well, actually, we were good. So.
You didn't make the cut socially.
It's just because I'm woke.
Strange that you bring it up.
I assumed that a black man didn't play the saxophone. Sorry, that's on me.
Yeah.
That's fine. Whatever.
Trumpet. Trumpet folk, we call you.
He used to just be jazz folk, but now we got
Got narrowed down.
right. It's more specific. I think it's for the better. JT, how was your last set?
It was Easter set, so
Oh yeah,
as goes.
white people
on a
at
holiday.
Sunday Night Funnies.
Yeah, it was just old white people at Sunday Night Funnies, and I honestly was lazy too. It was maybe more of the
We have the
onus should be
same
put
audience.
on me. I was out of it. I was like, I don't know why the fuck y'all here. Do y'all not like got kids that love y'all or something? Like, why are you here on Easter Sunday?
Y'all
trying to
hate your
record
your
fam.
set.
dick jokes. No, I didn't record that shit. I knew it was gonna be dog shit when I walked in there.
To be fair, Brian recorded it.
Oh yeah, he recorded it.
You can pay him $20 for it if you want.
Usually, yeah, I'm not gonna pay that. But,
Seems like $20 well spent.
yeah, it was a set.
On anything else, $20 well spent on anything
$20
else.
well spent elsewhere.
Well, it looked fun from the
What's the
picture I
going rate
saw.
of a hand job? I'd rather.
Damn.
I'd rather I'd test the waters elsewhere.
I've been performing live most of my life. It looked fun is one of the worst things you can say to somebody.
It looked like you had a good time
Yeah,
over there.
like,
You got through it.
cool. Yeah.
You enjoyed yourself there.
You guys just didn't give a shit. And that was fun.
Yeah.
So loose.
Yeah, that is very
It's like you
different.
just don't care. It's cool.
It's like you just came up with it on the spot.
Ooh,
It's like you guys were just playing so free up there.
Wow, what's going on? You guys okay? It's like you guys need help. Are you all right?
just living life without discipline or structure at
It's
all.
like you guys
It's really-
need Jesus.
Amen. My set was pretty decent though. No, I'm kidding. I performed for 6 comedians last night
Nice.
at Mulligan's. Always a
Nice.
good time. Thank you.
Did they like you?
They thought it was decent, I believe.
Didn't get booed off stage.
No.
What was your loading time?
Man, wouldn't that be fucking aggressive to be booed off stage by a bunch of
But your
comedians,
peers?
by your
Yeah.
peers?
Bunch of guys you got to hang out with after.
That's tough.
It's like, fuck y'all.
No, you're not hanging after. You leave immediately after your set if that's you. Hopefully. Sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
And you make it awkward for everyone else.
It's like when
Hey, guys,
Batman
how'd I
was
do?
crying in the rain.
You looked like you were comfortable up there. You looked like you had fun.
You look like you've been bombing for years.
You hung in there.
That was cool.
That was most of what I said at Sunday Night Funnies. I was like, you hung in there.
Yeah.
You did 8 minutes straight.
Nice job, man.
Silence.
No one,
Hey,
no
man,
one can say you didn't do it.
you didn't get arrested for battery, so I mean, what are we doing?
It wasn't terrorism.
People are
but
disregarding the assault on their ears
Still
and
a
time.
bomb.
Yes, still a bomb. Wasn't terrorism, still a bomb. Nothing to be proud of. Well, speaking of nothing to be proud of, I'd say Norwegian cruise has some explaining to do. It's time for the news.
Breaking news, my niggas.
That's all. There is 6 American and 2 Australian cruise ship passengers were stranded on an African island.
Paradise.
Yes, after Norwegian.
Is this racist? Like, why is it bad that they're on an African island?
Yeah, it seems like a regular island to me.
Madagascar? Like, what's going on?
Just
Hey,
say
we can't be here. It's an African one.
Yeah, man.
If it was Hawaii, they wouldn't be complaining.
I'm just saying, if it was a Hawaiian or like a Cuban island, I
Yeah,
think we'd all
right.
be kind
Do
of
the zebras sound like Chris Rock?
That's a fun island.
they got upset when it
Seems
didn't.
pretty cool.
Do you remember Mulan?
I'm like, this would be a vacation if they stopped
was
playing
funny.
Captain Phillips.
So 8
Look
Norwegian.
at me. I'm the captain now.
I am the vacation now.
He won't let us off of this dinghy. All right, 8 Norwegian cruise passengers, including a pregnant woman and an elderly man with a heart condition, claim they have
3
been.
people.
They keep trying to make it worse.
keep it
And
count.
he stubbed his toe on the way there.
Claim they have been stranded
Man
on
with a heart condition.
stranded on an African island without money and vital medications after the vessel left port without them.
Okay.
A South Carolina couple said they're stuck on a Central African island of Sao Tome.
Boy,
I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever trusted anyone from South Carolina.
So it's six American. And
It's the southern North Carolina. Let's
that's
be
fair.
real.
What Hilton is this?
There's 2 from South Carolina. I think 2 from Delaware. Don't know where the other 2 Americans are from. And then,
What is this?
I know. I want you. To,
Yeah.
I want you to hear. So it's 6 Americans and 2 Australians, which is funny because the 2 Australians are just like, what the fuck, mate?
Different prison.
We go this.
It's a different prison.
Dude, she's panicked.
So,
Ooh.
Everything's an island.
okay.
You gotta understand, they've never seen guns before.
The captain of the ship allegedly
yes.
refused to let them reboard. But a spokesman for the cruise line claimed the passengers were left on the island on their own and private tour and missed the all aboard time. But right under that statement, go up, is a picture of one of the people. Keep going. Who was not being let onto the boat. The caption of that picture says, "A passenger being kept from boarding the ship."
Yeah.
A private tour is also what I've been doing my whole life. You know, you
My
do
life
your
is a
own tour
Everyone
of
took
just living. You
Everyone
just
took a
go
vote
about.
on that boat, and they were like, "Just offer them a private tour. By the time they get back, we'll be gone."
That's
the
8
boat,
people.
unfortunately, did not dock. They still had the walkway down, and they go, "No, it's too late. It's 5 o'clock. No, African time. So you didn't stop."
A private tour
That was
can
their
be
words, not mine.
just one person, though. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I don't know.
They said the Campbells,
Oh, soup people.
yeah, that's the South Carolina soup people, acknowledged there was an issue on their
Curious.
tour of the island, and the guide didn't get us back to the ship in time.
See, that's a little. I feel for him a bit with all of that information, but I also don't feel
You gotta know
that
better.
bad for him because I know they have money enough to go on a cruise around the world.
Right.
And I would kill to be.
Oh,
just-
you know what's hilarious about that?
Oh, yes.
So they don't end up getting on the they don't get back on the ship. Right now, they're racing around Africa to get to another port.
Wait a minute. Is this like a...
Sounds like they gave
Why
him
do
an
they
adventure.
have to race?
Right.
I was gonna say,
Isn't there a point they get somewhere and they can wait?
Yeah, I mean, like if I'm
They have to
stranded,
get there in time.
if I'm in a different country
Just
and I
wait
can't
at the
get back,
dock, a
and I
boat's
tell my
coming.
boss, "Hey, I'm not going to be back in a long time because I'm no longer welcome in my country," it's not a race.
Right.
If you say a race around the way that you said it, made it seem like now
No.
they're doing a game show.
Yeah, Discovery could pick this up.
Yeah.
real quick.
Now, it's
Now
the
it
ama-
seems like they might
send
be
a camera crew.
syndicated.
Well, everything can be
Race to
picked
the
up at
port.
some point, yeah.
race
Yeah.
to the port.
Kyle, go out there and film this. I promise
seems
you.
Yeah,
pretty
Liam
good.
Neeson will be one
If
of
they
the
don't get there-
Australians.
If they don't get there in 30 days, we kill
Yeah,
them.
we kill 'em.
Off with their head.
Sorry,
So they had no port to call for the
I'm
next
the
day.
Australian now.
So the boat's simply at sea. Oh, there's others, including a married couple from Delaware, a paraplegic, and an elderly man with a heart condition. Okay.
They all equate one
not good for the
married
last
couple
two
from
there.
Delaware. I like that they weighed them all in and they were like, these are the people that matter. And then
that-
also everyone equals one married couple from Delaware.
That grouping of people does sound like the worst, though. It's like, if you were to
the
give me a
white
choice of 5 friends and you listed a couple from Delaware, a couple from South Carolina, a
paraplegic.
paraplegic,
Yeah.
and
The
an
thing
elderly man, I'd be like, I pass.
The thing that you didn't see in Captain Phillips,
Canadians
what you
we
did,
need.
what you didn't see in Captain Phillips is that there's actually like 25 different Delaware couples. But they just cut them out. It's just too heavy.
They said
Hell
it-
with y'all.
There's
it's
like,
repetitive.
it's too much.
So, the Campbells were the only ones who had a Visa card on their person and had to pay more than $5,000 in food, toiletries, and hotels for the whole group.
cruise.
They hit it in their soup cans.
Exactly. Everything is on the cruise.
Ain't no way. I watch
tough.
all them Facebook videos and look how cheap this shit is over here in this third world country. So they just scammed them white people.
Yeah.
And they said, nah, you got it and you
Pay
stuck.
up.
I'm gonna vote for it.
And so,
Okay.
Just hold your phone out like this everywhere you walk. You want to document everything. It's beautiful here.
the Norwegian Cruise Lines
It looks great. Look at these
Don't look
friendly
lost.
people approaching me.
don't look lost.
Those look like hugging machetes.
We're all having fun here with our fun crop harvesting
making
materials.
steaks or something.
Wow, all the guys in the back of that 1985 Toyota pickup truck look really nice to hang out
Boy,
with.
oh boy, their license plate was a little hard to see, but I bet they are really fun.
They seem like
Do you
locals.
guys know Die Antwoord? I love this.
It seems like the welcome committee. The cruise line noted that guests are responsible for any necessary travel costs to rejoin the ship.
Even if they end up traveling to a different continent.
Gotta read the fine lines.
And
yes.
so, knowing this, the group had planned to fly to Gambia in West Africa, from Central Africa to West Africa, to meet the cruise ship.
West Side.
They then
to
spent...
meet it still. To get back on the cruise ship and not get angry. Like, I would take off my pants immediately and just shit as soon as I dock back on. Like,
You're not going to get
throw me off. Just
Do what
all
you
that
can.
work. Just, okay.
So they then spent 15 hours traveling through 6 countries to reach the port on Easter, only to find out that the ship could not
Aw.
dock
Happy Easter.
due to low tides.
He has risen, but the boat will not.
He has risen, but the tides
The
have
tides
not.
they have not yet. So the passengers are now heading to a port in Senegal where the cruise is set to dock on Tuesday.
That boat is huge. I would love to go on a cruise at one point in my life.
Oh, yeah.
I
But I
think
hear
about that all
bad
the time.
things like this.
I
But
No
hope
one
it's this
says-
African
it's
one.
just stupidity.
No one says any good things about cruises, but every time I see an ad for it, I'm like, I'm the target audience. I
It's
don't.
gonna be me.
I
I'm
want to
gonna
be
have a good
robbed.
time.
You guys can have my ticket.
Thank you.
if you win one off of Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune.
Oh,
Yeah.
earlier they
I'll
said
I'll
she
be
was
the only guy fucking pissed. You win a crew. God
non,
fuck is this?
non-transferable.
Can I sell this right away? Can I sell this, please?
Yeah.
Please.
Try to trade it with the host. Wait.
What's going on, Pat?
Hey, don't walk away. So they have to cross a ferry to get into Senegal. We just learned from the gentleman that the ferry hadn't been working. So if the ferry's not working, no worries. We'll get another little boat and then pick up a car on the other side.
How
and then,
fucking hard is it to find a boat?
And then once we get on the
You know
other
what I
side
mean?
of Senegal, it's another 4-hour drive.
It just seems like fucking Dunkirk sometimes, where it's just
That-
like, oh, we got to find 16 boats to ferry everyone off an island. There's 7 billion people on this planet. Everyone has a fucking boat at this point. You know what I mean?
I
There's so many goddamn boats. Like, what do you mean we have to wait to find?
Richie Rich.
know. I know.
I don't
Jeez.
have a boat. I don't have a boat. I'm just saying. There's a
Somebody
lot of
just
people
saying,
that have.
everybody has
Most people. Present party.
My
excluded.
parents do have a pontoon and kayaks,
That's
but
what I'm
slow
saying.
your roll. I was only raised by them. I don't
Well,
own it.
If there was a hostage situation where someone had to pay $20,000 to get your fucking family's pontoon craned over
Yeah.
to the goddamn,
To Africa, West
To-
Africa.
that's a big crane. So fair,
it'd break the bank.
big fee.
Break
Just
the
saying,
bank.
there's a lot of people in California.
Yeah.
They all got boats. You know what I mean? There's too many boats.
Someone can save them.
There's a lot of boats, and I'm sick of how many people have boats. Anyways,
Everybody's got a boat.
So
I will let you have the rest of my time, Miles.
thank you, I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Councilman Coble.
I'm sorry, guys.
Jay says, we paid a lot for this trip to Africa, so we hope to make it through the rest of the trip and end in Spain.
Yeah. And in Spain.
He said,
How long is the trip? Did we get that
wanna
I
information?
don't know,
home.
but he says it's still worth it.
Still worth it.
Boy, he must have won a lot of money at blackjack.
It
I don't
is.
know.
It is going on an adventure when you're in that situation.
He
you
fell in love
do
with the
make the
stripper.
best of it.
You know,
Yeah.
to
Right.
me, no, that's
For
white
sure.
optimism, and I don't like
Absolutely.
it.
When your dad's a king, you get over it. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
So, no, they have been gone since Saturday at least. Like, I think just...
Oh, boo
At
hoo!
least.
They got work covered. They can afford it.
Yeah, you're right.
I can't afford a
I
cruise.
can't even go on a vacation.
There's a map on this
I'm
guy.
supposed to care about these people lost on a cruise?
Well,
Fair enough.
Oh, lost on a cruise? It's just like me just spending too much time in fucking North Carolina.
That's why you go on a
Poking
cruise
around
because
having
you're
a good
lost.
time. Yeah.
Right.
Well, in blacker news,
Okay.
because I doubt any of those people were black, by the way.
It's very possible. I do have to.
And Buko holding
ahead.
Karen
Can I
back
just
looked
do
pretty
that?
bad.
Yes, of course. The
I don't have permission.
The friends they made in Africa sure are black.
Escape.
Go ahead. You got it, boy.
Chris
Boys.
is.
Oh, God.
He's leaving, but don't take that personally to the black news coming up. That's totally unrelated.
Yes. Oh, jeez. I forgot with the extra person. We don't know how to piss here.
there.
Yeah, I know.
I was wondering where you were going.
There we go.
Hoping it was further back. I'm so sorry, guys.
I need you. Chris, you'll still hear the news. Although, do we want his reaction?
No, just turn off my mic a little bit.
Diddy has resurfaced.
Diddy, baby. Combs. Shawnee.
Shawnee Puffy Daddy Combs.
Johnny.
Dad? He resurfaces in public again, speaks on camera with Stevie J.
So this is recent.
And there's some allegations between him and Stevie J too, I believe. We can look that up after this. But TMZ's got it all.
Down here at Pura Vida by my pad, right into the man right here.
Pure Life.
What's up? Miami's like that. It's a movie. Down here at Pura Vida by my pad, right into the man right
It's
here.
like that.
Okay, so that was in Miami.
That could be
Miami's
so
like
old.
that. It's a movie.
I know. When is that?
I guess you're right. So there's more to the article, I believe.
That could be.
He
Diddy is
surfaces-
out and about in Miami.
So he's in the country.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. Oh, fitness trainer Wes Watson. Does my son watch Wes Watson or a different Wes? I hope it's a different Wes.
Westwood.
Yeah, no, my son watches Westwood TV. Tim Westwood.
Watson and Holmes. I see.
So Wes Watson, Pure
Homie's
Vida, Pure
juiced
Life.
up. He on that tea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God,
so
damn,
he
rocking the
posted it
schmedium.
yesterday. Or was that
Just because you
yesterday?
can't imagine yourself like that.
Someday I'll get there.
Oh, and someone else got a picture of them.
So he's fine.
So
It's all hearsay. You
Well,
see? We're besmirching this good man's character.
right.
He only killed one person that we know about.
This good guy. This is a really
Oh, two. He killed Biggie and Tupac.
well,
right?
yeah. I mean, kind of like a two birds,
He
one
was in
stone
on it.
situation, though. So I guess you can count as one. I don't know. It was like
Oh, okay.
situational.
This allegation apparently. So I said it was funny to see Stevie J there because someone else, whoever wrote this TMZ article, also said the same thing. It's interesting that Stevie showed up here because he was also recently named in a lawsuit along Diddy, which included a salacious allegation that turned out to not be true.
It's crazy we're here together. Crazy bumping into you.
Gay porn star knockout that Stevie J pick in Diddy suit.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. It was actually a gay porn star.
I knew it. The audio.
It wasn't
But
Stevie
again,
J.
like
No,
the stuff of
the picture. He keeps
not
trying
me,
to
bro.
discredit the audio.
It's not me.
Q
I
will not believe
refuse.
it.
I refuse.
No?
So
I don't know about this.
this one, I clicked the not true part. Diddy was accused of sharing a sex tape that allegedly shows Stevie J with another man, but a gay porn star is coming forward to say it's actually him. And the now viral image.
who's Stevie J?
Stevie J. I want to be the one. What's the song?
Oh.
He's an artist.
I'd say so. I've seen his work.
But he was on Bad Boy, obviously.
I believe, yeah.
Okay.
He's a producer. He's a rapper.
I probably would recognize. Yeah, I would hope.
And
but-
now he wants to fight 50 Cent. Over 50 Cent.
Oh, he'll lose that fight.
Well, yes, obviously.
G-Unit.
What's a Stevie J song even?
Oh, wow. That's Stevie J?
Wait, go back.
you got
Right.
got time for
I
a
put my
personal
money on
trip.
him before 50 Cent. 50
You're out of
is
your
like
mind.
50 Cent is like 50 years old now, right?
You're out of your mind.
I don't know.
50
I don't know
Cent
much
was-
about it, so.
You can't stop him though.
50's a murderer.
You saw him
will
upside down
murder
at
you.
the Super Bowl,
Guns
and
can't
even
I
though
mean,
people
still
made
is
fun
Charles
of him,
Manson, but
Who's
that
it?
guy had a mullet.
yeah.
That's fair. Are you working on a mullet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
But I'm different.
You catching
2 Chainz.
snapping turtle soon?
So, Diddy's alive for
Diddy's
now.
alive for
That
now.
was crazy.
But, well, I don't know what the government's going to try to do to him.
I'm down for whatever. I guess if it's all, they have the evidence and whatnot. But again,
If
I've
they
never
do.
met the guy. It is what it is.
Sounds like this.
Hopefully, he doesn't have this little sex ring going on. But
Fingers crossed.
sliding up. I have it. It's like I haven't
wish-
dived into the research of it. I'm going off of other people's words, so
Right.
I'm assuming Diddy has been, peeing on people basically. But
I think that's a different one.
yeah,
Close.
Close. The wrong black guy? God damn it. Again, you are ruining.
Close.
I can't bring you guys back to my black
Can't
friends.
bring you guys.
but what if Diddy? But if it just
Black
turns
to my
out he
black
was,
friends.
I don't know.
he's just been secretly gay and he's like a little horny.
That's fine.
Whatever.
Right. What are we supposed to say about underlying gayness?
Cool.
Right.
That's on you. That's on you, Playboy.
Right. Keep it
But
to
yeah,
yourself.
I guess there's child
Right.
stuff and crap like
People
that. A young
also
usher.
forget that Diddy was a dancer before that nigga was like managing artists.
Yeah,
He was a backup dancer?
No, this nigga was like a freak dancer.
Oh.
Like,
See?
he was a freak man. Freak
It all
man.
lines
freak
up.
man.
He loves freak
Genuine
offs. He
vibes.
loves that freakiness.
Yeah, he a freaky ass.
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, he was just probably put in a corner, more or less, and then.
Interesting phrase.
I would have wanted to come out of the closet a whole lot differently, but
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure everyone really wants to come out of the closet in their own time.
Yeah, by gunpoint.
Yeah. not by
Excellent.
gunpoint and sexual assault allegations and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Ideal.
But again, I'm not Diddy, so cheers.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cheers to not being Diddy.
Things
Yeah.
are looking pretty good. Hey.
I'm sorry, I
Look at us
shouldn't.
come.
Everything good for them, for the family and everyone involved. Sorry.
It does seem a very common thing. I don't know, a common pattern to see billionaires become pedophiles.
Well, I have family that
Or just
they
weird,
believe
not always pedophiles.
Tom Hanks and Hillary and all them just eating babies, and
See?
they're
I wouldn't say
on that
billionaires
with flat
bec-
Earth and
there's-
everything else.
No
So
one
it's like
becomes a pedophile.
You're right.
No one
Okay.
becomes a pedophile.
I always question
I think
why would
as
I
soon
eat a
as you-
baby if I had all the money in the world?
I don't know,
still?
man. Like, if I was tempted by
Fair
all the
question.
forces of nature, I wouldn't become anything other than a dumb piece of shit like I am.
Like I already am.
I'm constant, baby. That's what they love about me.
Because they say if you eat the blood
Adrenochrome.
and all
Yeah.
that crap, you'll live longer, whatever else. But everyone has to die
What
in
do you
the
have-
public, at least. So if they're not really dead, you're hiding underground with the mole men or lizard people. But it goes.
Fuck yeah.
It goes. I don't know. It's like I
Who
look
wants
at
to
it
live
as-
forever?
If
I
I was
want to live shorter, if anything.
if I was a millionaire person and you tempted me with that, I just turn it down. It's like why it doesn't sound appealing to me. I
Man,
already can
what
do
do
what
the
I
mole
want with my
people
money.
look like, though?
Mole people?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think it's
I've
pretty
been
easy.
tricked.
But
They look like Jeff Ross.
they
Oh, shit.
look like a roastmaster
They are.
general.
Dreads or...
It is a skin.
Just like him, naked mole
Skinless
rat.
Okay,
mole.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can picture it.
A lot of people, rich people
Is
in
there a
power.
roast? Just pops, yeah. Go away, Jeff.
Rest in peace.
Everyone's happy with themselves.
We did talk about this a little bit before the show. Everyone's favorite
fact.
filmmaker, Dan Schneider.
Oh, Fan Schneider.
Yes.
Number one.
This guy. I say filmmaker. He's a TV producer.
He
Anytime.
made hits. All right.
You're right.
Yeah.
No one can deny. He made it.
Scoreboard.
Keenan and Kel. Can't deny it.
All that.
He made
Scoreboard. Amanda Show. Scoreboard. Keenan and Kel.
Yep.
Scoreboard. Was it the Thundermans maybe as
I
well?
watched none of that.
I know.
Zoe
Yeah, what are you
101,
talking
I
about?
don't remember that. yeah.
Zoe
Drake and
101.
Josh.
Zoe 101.
Drake and Josh.
Absolutely.
Victorious.
Yep, Victorious.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that
Sam
either.
and Cat.
Yeah, iCarly.
Sam.
iCarly.
Rest in peace.
Which was ahead of his time because he made a web show series before
Right.
niggas was making web show series.
And now he.
Well,
And
he
now
was seeing what kids were addicted to. It was
Right.
like,
Why do you think he was seeing
but
what
not,
kids are
I'm
addicted
not saying
to?
like that. He was seeing. but-
Why do you
Well, curious.
Why do you think he loved all the things kids
If you look
liked?
in the dictionary next to cradle robber, his face.
I mean,
is
it do
right.
make
Kids love
sense.
feet. Is the
makes a lot
number
of
one
sense.
thing.
Well, because that's what you need to figure out, which they won't say, is Amanda Bynes got pregnant by a producer, apparently. And they haven't said which one that was, but obviously, since he's in the limelight, everyone's just looking at his ass.
and
which
it's
is
not going
fine.
to be Brian Peck because Brian Peck was gay.
Yeah, Brian Peck wanted Leo, and
Which also
Brian
is
Peck wanted that
he
peck.
hates himself. Honestly, him not
good,
being
but
able
also-
to fuck Leo has ruined that man's life, I think.
shame on you, but
Enough.
also pretty good.
You think Brian Peck is the reason Leo is where he is? Is that what you said?
No, I think he wasn't able to get him, and Brian Peck's life was destroyed from that, not anything else.
Ah, okay.
But
from not being able
yeah,
to fuck a
Leo
young Leo
did something with Tarantino's feet. That's what he did.
You know,
or
all the
No,
feet.
Vice
Tim-
versa.
Tarantino did everything that he could to himself.
Tarantino's fine.
Via feet.
Via feet.
So there's another episode after they finished
Oh, yeah, I didn't
the
watch that yet.
docuseries. Another episode releases this weekend.
Coming out.
Called Breaking the Silence, and it's about Drake.
Break my silence.
It's about Drake Bell.
These are children we're talking about, people. All right.
They're adults now, and they're in the limelight.
Oh my God. Is that you, Dan Schneider?
I'm angry all the time and happy.
So it seems like they all get together. Not all of them, but there is like a kind of reunion kind of aspect. Oh, well, there is a reunion between that dude and his mom.
Ruh-roh.
The guy, the black kid.
Scooby's here too. What did you do to the dog, Dan?
What'd you do to the dog, Dan?
He was at Cartoon Network before
Different
all
network.
this.
Just he had the animators
be
draw
alright.
sexual scenes. We didn't want to draw them, but he made us. He had the dogs give him massages in the cartoon world.
What if that dog had a big ass?
All right, but what if?
What if?
So
I can tell you.
Did you guys watch it at all? The Quiet on Set docuseries?
Yes.
Yeah.
JT, you caught some of it or all of it?
Damn.
Yeah, I watched it.
All right.
Somebody had me over to watch it. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No, let's hear about these kids. No
Yeah.
Diddy.
I got too much to focus on.
He's got my prime
That's why I
password.
can't take the
help
Diddy
it.
on. I got to focus on Nick right now. And all
Right.
the dicks that were there.
They're literally set out to ruin everyone's childhood, black, white, whatever.
Diddy's got my AMC Plus password too, so there's nothing I can do.
It's just
He
what
can
we
come
want
over,
to
but
feel.
he's gonna be there.
We want to
will be
see
there.
serial killers' lives as they unfolded, and we want
Right.
to see the just allegations on
Yep.
news stories.
Before all this, it was Dahmer, and now it's Schneider. They're gonna come for everybody. Just know that. If you,
Kamala Harris, you're next.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
all right.
we send them drones.
So
No, they should all be exposed, okay? not exposed in the way where they expose themselves,
wait a minute,
but
especially Kamala Harris, am I right?
hey,
Come
no,
on.
let's
too, Big
expose
Mike.
her. Jesus Christ.
You gotta be careful.
JT goes, hey,
You gotta be careful.
you gotta be careful.
Listening, nigga.
They're always listening.
They
oh,
better.
I'll say some stuff if you want me to. I'll
God
take
damn,
all
if
the
they were
back-
listening, then man, wouldn't you hope podcasts would be a little bit more successful? You know?
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not listening as in counting his views. No, trigger words.
They have a secret unview counter. That's
The government's really shitty,
Listen
man.
to-
Kind of
Key
fucked
words.
up too, because the amount of Timothy McVeigh shit that I've portrayed in my life, like
Right.
you would think that I could maybe like have a podcast following. I don't know.
it's true.
So it's called Breaking the Silence because I guess Drake is.
the silence.
I mean, Drake in the third and fourth episode, that's when he actually talked about it for the first time since it all happened.
I heard everybody was upset because there wasn't enough details.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
That's what
me.
every.
Well, when he was
fucking
showing, it was
monsters.
like, imagine the worst things you can think of, and that's what happened.
That's why I was like, bullshit, nigga. I
yeah.
paid.
And I was looking
I
at my
can
wife
think of
too.
so many
Like
worse
he
things.
can't say anything, but it's like, yeah. Why do we
don't
need to
blame
hear
Drake
it?
Bell that
So
you
he
guys are
held me
fucked
down.
up.
He took out his dick, and then he oiled my butt. Like I don't want
Sort of they
to.
just
I don't want
Yeah,
that
yeah.
detail. Yeah, I don't want that detail.
But people are, they're thirsty for that. You want to,
Yeah, but you're leaving it
Yeah.
up to the imagination,
'Cause
and
you-
that is the
Which
thing.
is also
because in that limelight, it's like, yeah, why are you're just doing it to be famous? You're doing it to be. You're just
that's
saying
what
this
I
guy touched your booty.
But either
all
way,
day.
also it sounds bad for everyone wondering here. Like, no, tell me more,
Yeah.
Drake. Tell me more. But I want to know.
It
what
is.
happened.
Well, also,
it's
tell
better
us
than my
more-
daily life. I'm depressed. What do you want from me?
I think that's my
Okay?
human. That's a
Yeah.
human instinct, though.
You've been
because
entertaining me my whole life as well.
No, but
Yeah.
per se, like somebody get
Why
a
stop
jaguar
now?
scratch. You're gonna be fascinated. You're going to hear the story because they survived something that was really dangerous. And
Right.
You just want to know how to live through it too.
Yeah.
If it happened
It's
to you,
true.
So
Yeah.
that it's just a human.
You
It's a
wanna
human
relate it.
instinct.
Maybe.
Just-
I don't
just
know,
because-
man. There's a bit of that where it's just like, yeah, that's maybe true, but also I think a majority of people are just like, but what happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could
And
be. I mean, yeah, you could be. You could shut off. I'll shut off sometimes.
Yeah,
if
right,
somebody's
right.
like, "What was it like to go through that?" And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Shut off. It's up
Yeah.
to you. It's like if you're on an interview and you self snitching and like I shot him 4 times. And I'm like, well, Vlad, why you bring those questions
Nigga, you
up?
should have shut up. You should have shut off.
You answered that question.
I
You
was an
told him.
autopilot.
Turn your mic a little bit, JT.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Like this.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hell yeah. But so the black dude and his mom are reuniting. I was gonna say that was not the screen we had up. It was just
Dan Schneider?
Yeah,
No,
I was like,
I'm pretty sure he's white.
No, but the black kid and his mom, his mom like got him kicked off set. He says he believes, and she does as well. I think she also blames herself.
I mean, there might be a reason for that because she said anything like a good parent would, and then they were just like, "Well, maybe we can't deal with like a responsible."
Yeah, they're like, "Whoa! We thought these child stars had horrible parents."
I even saw Frankie Muniz from Malcolm in the Middle on some fucking Survivor show going like, I stood up to them, and they took me off 2 episodes. I wasn't on 2 episodes because I stood up to those pricks. And it was like, yeah, you could tell people were scared. You didn't want to lose shit like that. And it's like, that shit fucking sucks.
When you're a child, like basically, and you're a child who is in charge of your whole family's finances.
Your whole family is literally surviving off of your life.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy.
That should not be. It's like your kid should be acting. You should both have, or one of you should have a job.
See, and people say that all the time about the black community when there's
people do say that all the time about,
but they don't give the same credence to
good word
Clearwater, Clear Revival.
What's the
to PBR, the sponsor of this.
So a lot of time people use a talking point about the black community and saying that the black men are forced to grow up too quickly because often they're left to be the man of the house at a very young age and the family depending on them. Yeah. That is exactly also what's happening, not the same circumstances, but exactly what happens to child stars. They are now the head of their household because they're the earning of their household.
HNIC.
Yeah, they're the head nigga in charge. Head Nickelodeon in charge.
So white child stars need to suck it up.
Exactly.
And black child stars, it's like, you're going through a lot. We need extra support.
You said, Nick, you've seen Good Times?
Coleman was no joke.
And so, yes,
a lot on his shoulders.
We need
not a lot, but he's a short man. But
tiny shoulders.
But there was a world on them. I'll tell you.
So, yeah, child stars had it just as bad as black people, but
my God!
Stop. Pause.
You got it. We got it.
Make that the clickbait.
But Drake Bell is
interesting opinion.
Oh wow, good.
There was no Harriet Tubman saving them
You
rape
nailed
children. Come on, follows me. Your ass depends on it.
Drake's dad was the Harriet Tubman
of a generation, really.
Wow, look at him with his ponytail.
Oh, so with all of this quiet on set, news,
that ain't right.
I saw Drake Bell popping up in the news just like right before it all too.
Yeah,
and obviously with all the talk of it, everyone wanted to know what Drake was going to say. That's why they saved his episodes for last.
Yep.
Juicy. But I think Drake is very well parlaying this into relevancy again.
Yeah.
And so he shared this little TikTok that's very fun. It's the TikTok is right under the article. It's in the next page, or it's next on the notes. My bad. But
that's not Drake.
Also, have you guys heard of the the millennial pause?
Yeah.
The millennial pause, when you start recording a video.
Yeah.
And
I have to edit my videos. I take out the
first 2 seconds.
No, I'll tell you this. It's a math. It's 0.5. It's 0.5. If my clip is 9.7, I go to 9.2, and it starts perfectly.
Good.
So we have a half-second fucking weird thing.
Generational pause.
Yeah, you give time for technology.
It's this old nigga mental delay, because I do this shit with my grandma on FaceTime, and she'll act like it needs time to stream. I'm like, you're not a broadcaster for the news. You can answer right away.
It needs time to stream.
Instant. Coming hot.
She goes, let me let it buffer.
Some of my favorite TikToks are the millennial cringe compilations, you know? And I don't know if that's because I hate myself, you know?
Or if it's just interesting to watch.
It's very interesting too, because I don't think none of us.
You don't do it. You wouldn't do it in a music video, would you?
No,
I wouldn't.
Well,
I don't think this. Okay,
watch this Drake TikTok. We're gonna restart it. He pauses before he
Just
starts
enough.
walking.
Yeah, I know. You can
That's
hear
what I
someone
hated.
yelling action, which
That's
is like
just bad directing.
It's just like a go.
Well, the thing about it is, like, everyone younger than my generation, than our generation.
See, I don't.
It is like
this.
it's a
This is
whole,
like
like,
the
second
is the
pause.
dress gold or
Yeah.
blue? I'm seeing a normal video where there isn't a pause in the beginning, and you all
Why does-
assholes are
That's
seeing
tough.
like a 3-hour fucking movie.
The difference is, like, everyone that
doesn't
is,
start in
is
motion.
younger than you. All right, we'll start from the top. Everyone that's younger than you, and then me, and then everyone else here,
Kyle.
probably Kyle, maybe, yeah. So
But yeah,
we have all been introduced into a media style that's just immediate, and then we're not waiting for an action.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
because the action.
everything else, the millennial pause is just someone being like, "Go." And seeing like even like a slight hesitation of just someone giving you a fucking thumbs up from the
Right.
back scene.
It's
You
annoying.
can see
It's
his
so
eyes
annoying.
in
Exactly.
this-
Just being like,
His
"No."
eyes are on somebody else.
He
and
lost.
as
He
you
lost all of
go-
his acting ability.
He
Exactly,
looks
yeah.
over right
Here we go.
there.
Now's the time
Well,
to be
it's like,
Drake.
why
the
are we
human,
doing this
rather
in
than
such a
Drake,
public
the
place?
racist.
I want people to see me and to come up to me. Oh my god!
Yeah,
You're Drake Bell.
exactly. He's doing it in like
Well, because
Central
he's
Park.
a person. Because
Okay.
he's a human
Yeah,
being,
I'm
and we
Drake
can
Bell.
He
approach him.
released this song like
I put on these overalls for a reason. I'm doing a video.
He's come back into America.
I'm just like you guys.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be all hinting towards what he went through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he says there's another video on his.
Are the overalls hinting towards what he went to?
No, it's
Yeah, I
super
don't know.
dark, but the music is
It
very
seems like
bad
it.
and poppy. Where it's
Yeah,
just
it's not-
it's funny in the sense where he goes, "This is what I was going through. I wrote this song about." It's like my song would have been way different. It would have been like, "Help me, I'm dying."
Or maybe sad. I don't
Maybe
know.
sadder, yeah, less angry,
Maybe
more
not
sad.
just like, today's gonna be a better day
Because
Dan Schneider is
Yeah.
a molester.
But I haven't lived through that, so it's again.
You're
It's,
absolutely
Yeah.
right.
I can't.
So it's a perspective
knock
I
him
don't
down on that.
understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has. So like since it all, he goes, wrote this song about when I was 15 about what happened before I said anything to anyone, and then it's him looking very sad in front of the camera,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
I know. It's just
Which
we
you
don't
would-
need to see it. You can go. It's just hard that we get
Talk
to
to your
consume it,
lawyer.
and
Don't talk
I
to
don't know.
TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The problem is also he
That's what friends
is a
are for.
convicted sex offender. Well,
Right.
okay, he's a convicted. What's the term?
he's a
Child
sex offender.
endangerer.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
He's registered probably.
Drake
don't know
Bell
if
was
he
given a
necessarily-
child endangerment case.
Endangerer.
He was given
Endangerer.
probation, community service, but was not required to register as
Yeah.
a sex offender.
So the thing about that is, like, after
He
all of this aired, there was a whole Drake Bell movement.
To be
that
like Drake is fine now.
Drake is fine. She
Move
lied
the
about her
bell.
age.
Move the bell.
Not true though. Like there is like court documents that say he knew she was 15.
Right.
And then the
Crazy.
the diatribe on TikTok now is just
She's-
like she lied. She's crazy. She
She did. She messaged
Right.
me too,
Holy shit.
and she didn't say her age the entire. Whoa,
We do have an insider source.
we do. It's good. And I will say I was
And that
there.
was
I was there with
way-
Steve, and she did say
And
15.
it was way before all of this
but
too.
we were
if
fine
that
with it
helps.
at the time.
We were 14.
We were.
It was cool.
It was fine.
I had a full-time job.
I worked at Culver's. It was great.
It was fine. Who else are you going to meet at Culver's except for 15-year-olds? Am I right?
That's hilarious. That's the funniest like ped busters that you can find is just some dude making smash burgers in the back of Culver's. Like, hey, you're contacting 13-year-olds. Oh, drop the spatula.
Drops the buttered buns.
What else was I going to do?
It was a hobby.
It's like fuck. Drop that custard. Get out of here.
Everyone needs something. If you're from Wisconsin,
Guys, this isn't really relevant to anyone else except for me and maybe Chris. Never shout never?
no.
Never shout never?
Absolutely.
Never. I
Never.
did.
All right. Well,
Never say never. That's
Someone-
what Justin Bieber was saying, but you know, P. Diddy got to him first.
more allegations on the way.
Conjecture.
No, someone commented on Drake's TikTok saying, "Yes, Drake. Now can we get justice for Christopher Drew from Never Shout Never as well?"
What's that?
It's white people shit for sure.
Which
I don't know
could
about
be,
it.
You've got, okay, we'll dissect the table here if you need to. We've got literally 50%.
Okay, but so you know who Christopher Drew is.
You
Split at the middle.
No, but I'm willing to hear you out.
You know who never shout. You know who never shout
I don't
never
know.
is.
It sounds
Kind of.
like a very emo.
It is an
band.
emo. Yeah,
It was.
is.
It was very scene. It was huge
It
in
is.
the scene. In
Never shout never.
Midwest. No.
Hey, Mom, fuck off. Never shout.
That's
no.
good.
But I mean, it was. Yeah, it was a good. I mean, it was a great original.
Yeah, don't ever say no. Never shout never.
Okay.
All right.
But
Mom, my Wii controllers aren't loaded. What the fuck?
Never say never.
We've gotten the band name wrong already.
I'm not
Let's-
gonna eat crackers with cheese. We need tortilla chips. Never say.
Steve, your room is a pigsty. What do you have to say for yourself?
Never say never.
Yeah.
hell yeah, that was actually pretty accurate. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe boombox days.
We've been working
They
on it.
say we both. No, don't. I'm not gonna do it.
Did you have a boombox?
I think that was Beach
or...
Boys, what you were doing.
Yep. It was.
Some say we're both.
Wouldn't it be?
Stop singing.
All right, any Jew. Let's move on. Actually, it's time for that plug talk. We need to plug this shit coming up. This week's plug talk is brought to you by Lakeshore CBD. Go get you some. Lakeshore CBD, located at on the north side and the south side. What did I say?
South side.
All right,
North.
Don't let me fuck up your ass, man.
Lakeshore CBD, right next to Pizza Hut on the south side on
You're
South
really
Washington.
gonna let me get in your heads at your ass? Are you kidding me?
And right across from Brands at the old bank on the north side.
Steakhouse.
Go get you some beautiful stickers like one of these, because I keep putting them in there, and other stickers, and you can, and then you will then get some weed. Any Jew gifted the weed. You will not buy the weed. Understood?
You go there for free drugs?
No, you buy stickers.
Go there and buy stickers.
Doesn't
Boy,
matter. Any
seems promo code free weed forever.
Please go see McWeakerton and Elroy Meltzer at the Pyramid Scheme on April 11th. Correct?
That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
April 11th Pyramid Scheme. It's going
It's
to be
a
a fantastic.
Thursday.
It's $10 and it's worth
Sorry about
every
that.
10.
It's all right.
Yeah.
And,
Fuck work on a Friday. Am I right?
I say take it off every time.
It's
That's what
all
I say.
ages,
I
not Dan Schneider's rulings, but
Well,
my own.
He wouldn't be upset.
He would be in favor, I would say.
Yeah. I'm trying to executive produce a show and I need to find some talent.
Look at that girl. She's dancing with the shoes off.
Let's not.
So, anyways, that's a little taste of what you'll
I don't know
find.
why mine was a bridge too far.
Go follow Elroy
Whatever.
Meltzer official.
Start you.
Right?
Elroy Meltzer official on Instagram. You can go to Elroy Meltzer on Bandcamp and any streaming service you can look up, and I'm there.
What's your new album, Steve?
The new album is The Elderly Midnight. I brought CDs that people can have or whatever. I tried to do cool artwork, but the UPC code on the back cut some
shit.
information off. But that's my own doing. It doesn't really fucking matter. You can listen to it free also.
Wait, do you scan these?
Yeah.
You mean
Okay.
like, do you have one of those cool like 90s?
I can scan them,
Like,
but I don't
can
do
we
it
go
like that.
boop on
you
it?
go boop on it, and then there's
And
maybe
I
a
brought
monster
these
hidden
cool,
in UPC.
cool
you know?
pins.
John Taffer?
John Taffer with my name on it. Again, at Bar Rescue was. I didn't want to write any music anymore, and I was like, I'll try. And Bar Rescue was on the background on the TV. And when I got into a lull or wanted to get high, yada yada, I would turn that up and it just listen to his crazy ass screaming.
You're serving this to people.
Trying to fit, it has its lovely rhythm to it, and it was a good.
And you're not worried at all
inspiration.
about any trademark or
No, I kind
copyright?
of want him to come after me as hard
yeah,
as he
dude.
can.
100%.
I want him to fix
When
me.
you know you've made
Fix
it,
me,
someone's
Daddy.
trying to shut you down, you know?
My bar needs a rescue.
made some
And by
P. Diddy
bar,
pins.
it means
P.
underneath.
Diddy pins coming right at you.
No, wait, never mind.
But yeah, you can get tickets now. The show is going to be probably this week, April 11th, like we said.
Next week.
And if you hit me up next week,
Probably this week.
if you hit me up before, I'll give you a CD with the $10 with the ticket and
Ooh.
pin and sticker. I'll give you everything.
What a
I got-
deal.
Solid,
what a
solid.
deal.
Hell yeah.
And again, McWeakerton.
I also play that show. Hello,
Yes.
we just released a song today. It's called Brick.
Brick.
House. No,
Yes.
sorry, just Brick. Find it everywhere. Are you guys also on Bandcamp?
Yeah.
You sounded
Fuck.
surprised.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're also on Bandcamp by the time this comes
Everywhere.
out. It might just take me a second to do that.
Let me just set that up.
Great
Spotify,
band.
Apple, wherever you find music, find McWeakerton. Follow on Instagram at McWeakerton.
Yeah.
It's the name and it's the word.
It's perfect.
Yeah. It's hard to
the
miss
name,
it,
it's
really.
the
Hell yeah.
I tell people, you look it up, and then if you don't find it, your problem.
You didn't try.
Yeah. Then you didn't want to. That's okay. That's fine.
And again, that's April 11th over there at the
gonna be fun.
Pyramid Scheme. What time does the show start? What time is-
Thursday, all ages, doors at 7, show at 8. We'll get out of there by 11. It's going to be a great, great time. You can get some drinks. You're going to dance the night away. There's going to be some sexy sax. There's going to be surprises.
McWeakerton.
There's always
There's going to be
surprises.
some bits.
The band McWeakerton.
One of my bands. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you have multiple bands?
Yeah.
One of them.
Fair enough. JT, you got any shows coming up?
Yes, for the 9th at Tip Top, April 9th at 9 o'clock, Tip Top Tuesday in Grand Rapids, hosted by Alex Plakowski. And also River City, April 10th. My birthday, and when I'll be breaking my alcohol fast. River City Saloon, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Wednesday, 9
Gotta
o'clock
start
as well.
drinking again, baby.
Hell yeah.
Both free open mics, so
It's been
pull up.
too long.
Happy
And
birthday.
Go crazy.
Oh,
Almost.
thank you, man.
Yes.
And River City has that very great burger deal.
Ooh.
I know you don't partake.
River
but
City Burger.
It's okay.
Vegans these days.
Wow. I know. What happened? We should
Sorry.
have talked about that. You know, Dan Schneider aside, fuck you.
No one that I work with knows that I'm a vegetarian because I'm ashamed of the fact that I have to hide my eating habits from people because anytime
Kind of like how Dan Schneider was hiding.
You
his
should be
sexual
arrested and
habits.
it's kind of like that, isn't it?
You should be put on a list as well.
Yeah.
Put him on a list.
You should
Put
be
him on
left
a
on
list.
that boat with those assholes.
You, Diddy,
Which boat?
Dan
Which
Schneider.
assholes? Wait, hold on.
You should be on that vegan cruise from Spain to
course.
Africa.
All I'm saying is, if I would rather just suck a child's toe than I would eat a piece of meat.
We knew it. It was coming out. We knew it.
You know what?
was.
The truth does reveal itself.
There it is.
The
I'm
truth shall set
Finn
you free.
Schneider.
Anyways, you can follow JT on his...
No one's coming to the show.
Yeah, I'm just.
We got that done.
I'm a straw man. Don't worry about me.
That's honestly while I was here. I wanted to make sure everyone just
you to
stood
prop up
far,
Steve
far
and
away from anything I was
Toss
involved
myself
in.
on grenades.
Yeah.
All right.
Follow
you.
JT on Instagram at Jamie Motley Moten, on TikTok at JT Motley, and Twitter at No Limit Jamie. Q-Bird,
No limit.
he ain't got no limit.
Holy
No limit
shit, buddy.
soldier.
You got to slow down, man.
Typically, yeah.
I appreciate your company, and I don't want. I
I'm
don't
way
want to see you
slowed
burn
down
out.
right now. I'm way slowed down right now.
Cool.
That's
Just
why
wanna make sure.
I'm probably a
Check
3 on
yourself
the fun
before-
right now.
He did put some limits on himself since making
Good.
that handle.
Good. As you should.
Yeah.
Just check yourself.
Part of growth, baby.
Like it.
Q, you got anything coming up?
No,
All right, cool. Still looking for a therapist?
no, probably not.
Oh yeah, cool.
You
I
can
got,
talk
one
to
more,
me.
I got one more sesh.
Oh yeah, we figured it out.
We are nailing it.
Work that
currently.
shit out on
You
our
look
own.
fine to me.
Yeah,
You're doing good. You'll
Oh,
get.
thanks.
You'll get through it.
Tell her that
course.
too. Tell her we all said you're fine, so it's fine if she leaves.
I don't think you're good.
Yeah, what happened to you? Q?
Sorry,
Like,
buddy.
What? You got like military-based PTSD or something?
No.
Yeah, I got hit with like.
Yeah, for
No.
real. Record scratch, indeed.
All right,
I
anyways.
got a great family. What are you talking about?
Why do you gotta go to therapy then?
We got
like,
all
what happened?
Oh, like I like to
People
take
have
care of
talks in their
myself.
lives.
Hey, buddy, what's wrong with you?
What
He can
is
talk.
it?
He's
Yeah,
special.
yeah. I feel it.
No, I like to take care of myself.
Very smart.
Mental health is
Say that you're
I'm
fine.
with you.
good
You're
health.
not really fine.
That's right.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
I get Adderall April 5th, so hey,
There
look
you
at
go.
us.
Hell yeah,
I've lived
dude.
with ADHD my whole life.
You go, girl.
never
No
been
matter what
medicated.
my wife says, you're worth it.
Thank you.
Back to the plugs, real quick.
Daddy.
You can follow me on Instagram at @the_Hunter Miles, on TikTok Hunter Miles Comedy, and Facebook Hunter Miles Comedy. I will be performing comedy
What?
That's me.
Comedy.
I'll be performing comedy every Thursday.
It's like it's in your name, buddy.
Every
Wow.
Thursday night, 9:30 at Parrots Lounge here in Holland at the Dirty Bird.
Parrots.
But I was told to stop calling it the Dirty Bird when promoting it, so I'll be at the Dirty Bird on Thursday, 9:30 every week.
Boy, if a place named Parrots doesn't want you to call it the Dirty Bird, then fuck.
They want the comics to stop commenting on
Yeah.
the terrible.
No, they don't want the comics to do anything except keep showing up. But
I will gladly talk about it then because
Yeah.
I've yet to
Well, the thing that
No.
they're having a problem with is the comics making jokes.
yeah,
so,
no,
you know,
it's the owner wants to get away from the
Comics.
dirty, from the
I get it.
dirtier
Obviously, there was
connotations.
some allegations with the owner that just went down.
hey, buddy, if you want to get away from the dirty connotations, you got to move out of that building. Am I right
That
up
is
in there?
true. That is true.
Ma'am, what did he call it? He called it his dirty bird.
Yeah, no, we gotta change the name. All right,
when there's smoke.
there's always karaoke every Monday.
Dirty birds.
Karaoke every Monday. I'm also your host. I'll be there soon. And
There's also
Problems.
You're gonna be late, dude.
no, I'm not. April 19th, I will be at Creston Brewery. Comedy Night at Creston, April 19th. Get your tickets for that available in the description and in my link tree. April 18th, I will be over there, I believe, in Jackson doing the Sad Clown show. And April 20th, I will be 420 show at
The 4th of 20?
the 4th of all 20s.
my
I
God.
will be at
Record store day, too.
Oh, that is Record Store Day. Damn it, dude.
Oh, my God. It's also Easter next year. So,
I'll be in Montague.
Hey, book it. Book it.
Book it now.
Book it
I'll be
now.
in Montague at Jimmy's Pub on 420. So
Jimmy's Pub.
follow me. My
420.
link tree is in my bio on all of my socials. Subscribe to the podcast on Facebook or on YouTube.
Where is this
YouTube.com
going?
/Hunter Miles. All right.
Yeah, where's this going?
Let's move on.
Nice.
Let's move on and give a little advice in our segment. Of course, where is this going? Romantically, of course.
Mm.
I hope that's romantic all my life. Surrounded by couples all the
Shut up, bitch!
First off, we have a woman who is now confused because apparently she was pimped by her partner, a 45-year-old male. She's 19. She was pimped.
How deceptive it is when you almost has 36 years on someone and you're just like, something seems weird.
Huh, I don't know what it is. Pimped by my partner without my knowledge? Question mark. We've had a great relationship for a while now. We both truly love each other. I must clarify that the age gap is just something we're both comfortable with.
Weird.
When
it
did
seems
you
like one
meet?
of you is comfortable
When
with
did
it.
you meet? How fast did you fall? in love?
Exactly.
The best case, they've been together a year.
She said there's no predatory or sugar daddy thing going on.
Okay.
Well, I
She
mean,
lost her virginity to him.
Either way.
Their sex
Okay.
life has been very satisfying for her. He's had some practice.
Mormons?
Sometimes they both have new things they want to try out, and so they do it like any other normal couple. Sometimes,
like pimping out your significant other. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they enjoy it. Sometimes they laugh about it. A while ago, he mentioned they wanted to see me with other men, and up to that point, I've never been with any other man. But I agreed because it was an experience, and
Cuckle-doodle-doo.
he would be there the whole time. Exactly. We tried a few times. He really liked it. For me, it was meh because I wasn't interested in them, but I would get my pleasure out of it. So whatever.
the fuck?
Also, nothing happened to our one-on-one sex either, and everything was good.
I like to
Oh,
see you
so-
with other men plus $25, maybe.
Oh, is this turning in? She realizes he was getting to pay
He
behind
was
her back.
probably charging for it.
Getting a
Yeah.
little kickback.
From time to time, there was also strangers.
Capitalism, baby.
There were also strangers, which I wouldn't even talk a word with. They would just come in, do it, and leave.
What the fuck?
She's 19.
crazy.
She's 19.
If I was 19, I would do literally anything anyone told me to do.
Yeah.
And it's not her fault.
I don't want to say it's
Like
your
JT
fault, but if you're
like
smart
JT
enough
said,
to
they're
write
listening.
this, why,
If I was 19, Dan Schneider, hey, tune in. Come on. I'd do anything you want me to do.
All right.
if it's like you told me, hey, you're gonna fuck this random guy because I want you to. I guess you got to be into it.
Right. Well,
Why are you going along with it right away?
because she said usually with the ones they knew, there would be like a little chit chat in bed or have dinner together. But all these guys, would just my husband would go out with them immediately, say stuff, and send them away. And it happened every single time that he'd go out with them, talk, and come back. One day she followed them, saw them showing their phones to each other, didn't see the screen, but got a hunch and saw that he was paying. She thinks he's paying. So I confronted him, and in no time he admitted.
What makes her think that? Yeah.
Because I asked him.
Because he folded under questioning immediately? Okay, cool. Interesting.
He goes, I mean, it is exactly how it looked.
Wow. Curious.
He said it was only these last few times he did it for them to prove that he...
How much were these last few times? I feel like I would be really curious to hear how much I'm worth.
I want to put a number to it. He wanted... So they would prove to him that they really, really wanted her.
Ooh, what does that mean?
He goes, show me how much you want to fuck my wife.
Oh, yes.
Pay me.
Oh, okay.
That's
She's
it.
reporting this to the wrong authorities.
Yeah, right. Where's the IRS here? You know,
this is also hilarious.
That ass can't go tax free. Hold on.
fucking A, man. I sell a couple stickers on Etsy, and they're just all up in my business. Come on, this guy's selling a woman.
Unknowingly, she said, "I don't believe it was just the last few times, but I believe when he says he did it to make sure they really, really want me."
Well, they did.
Duh.
I mean, as far as a fiscal standpoint goes, too.
She says,
Is it also at the first of the month every time?
We really needed it.
right? It's just
Actually, prove it to me more.
You know what? I don't think I believe you enough.
I kind of want electricity. Like what?
Really looking
I don't
for
know.
the
It's like
sparkles
setups
here.
like that. It's just I put myself in my shoe of the person being asked to fuck someone like that. It's like it would be like whatever. It's like I get.
Are you saying you're the one who has to pay for it, or they're paying to fuck you?
Like I don't want to use her name on here, but my wife.
Oh yeah.
Comes up to me and she goes, "Fuck random women. I want you to do it." It's like I'm gonna think it over. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
Immediately.
But it's like, yeah, you're gonna have a question. No, you're gonna have a question for a while.
I'm not going to say no. However, I am going to roll my eyes at you for a month or so. Just like, oh, me?
You're either into it or something the fuck is going on.
Right. Yeah.
How do you not know right away?
You like pleasing your partner, and he's very wealthy.
Well,
Because
if
she
you're not-
says that as well. He's ultra wealthy.
Well, okay. Number one, 19. Number two, ultra wealthy.
Yeah.
Number three, the rest doesn't matter.
I gave
That's
you
it.
enough math.
That's it. And then
Man, too.
we all see what happened here.
Yeah.
Man, man.
She said, anyway, we talked way too much
Anyway.
about it. That is hilarious. That she goes,
Anyway.
after all this, we talked way too much about
I
it.
think you talked a fair enough about it. I think you talked enough, maybe.
I think you guys had a proper
You
conversation.
you might need to have more conversation
Open it up
about it too. Yeah, depending on the outcome.
She said, we're almost over it, but
Well, okay, you need to talk more about it.
rehash it. But I also want to get
Put a
my
pin in
money.
this one.
I want to get my money or my share from it as well.
As you should, girl.
I didn't ask
Fuck
him,
yeah.
and I didn't think it would be a good idea to ask him, but I recently started to think that I deserve it.
You do. She deserves 100% of that. She
think-
did the work. When does she get the kiss?
If that's
Am I
your
right?
sex life, I don't think you have to worry about asking them in a nice way. Like,
Yeah.
well, be
right.
worried about just, hey, where's my money?
Sales is weird sometimes. You gotta dance along some issues. You're sucking some cock, as we do.
No.
I say good luck to
fine.
you. Good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck.
So, anyways,
Really looking for some
A lot of
like
people-
minds on this podcast.
a lot of people say this is where human trafficking starts,
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
and some might call it that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19.
Anyways, she says she's getting out of the relationship. She had an edit to it. She said, I am getting out of this relationship immediately.
Was she going to high school again?
I just,
Is this an AI story that someone used to get put on a college essay?
she said,
Literally a child.
I'm getting out of this relationship ASAP. I had no idea about this Romeo thingy. Thank you.
Romeo and Julia?
I doubt that's the laws.
Well, they teach that in high school, so
That's probably. She goes, I had no clue about it. I
I-
skipped English because I was fucking this 44-year-old
damn
guy.
it makes sense now.
Crazy.
Should have skipped cat or some dumb shit.
So, anyways,
That's hilarious.
She's getting out of the relationship, hopefully safely.
Wow.
Yes.
So we don't need
No, we
advice.
did our job.
Congratulations! The maybe only time this has worked.
I don't think so. But
A lesson for all young women: find someone your own age, and
Yeah.
don't have sex with multiple partners unless you want to.
It's a great idea.
that is good.
Unless you want to.
He's the old one.
Patent that.
He's all of our dad. Yours too, ladies.
Daddy.
All right.
All right.
A 33-year-old male found out my 34-year-old wife of 11 years was having an affair.
Too late.
Too late. You're in too deep, bud. Found out
Double
a week before Christmas,
Ooh.
and probably the second worst way.
Doesn't matter.
First being catching them fucking.
When you find out, like it matters
Yeah.
that it was about to be Christmas.
It was.
But it does.
They didn't even check. They didn't
does
even check
because-
the calendar when they were fucking.
Just return her gift. Quit crying.
Dude, every time anyone mentions it, it's because it was near a holiday. You know? And it was my birthday.
Oh yeah. Like, yo, it does mean something.
It means something to you, but also they've been doing it for longer than it was almost Christmas. You know?
Oh. Well,
It's been almost Christmas for a week.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for longer than a week.
that's very. Yeah, exactly. This has been going on for a while.
It's not the holiday,
well.
buddy. I'm sorry.
The holidays had nothing to do
Mistletoe
for
had
it.
nothing to do with this, bud. Sorry to tell you.
So, Google Photos app pings. Check out your memories from 2023. And I tap it expecting photos of our two kids.
Cox.
Family outings, things of that sort. I was not expecting to find nudes of my wife. I realized that she did not turn her cloud sync off on her new phone, and the photos synced with my old phone. My heart immediately sank. I knew they weren't meant for me because I never got them. No,
Well, maybe she was photoshopping them. Doing a little nip,
Well, you stay
little post-
positive at first. You go, maybe
Yeah.
they're coming.
Little nip tuck. It's been 3 years since she took these pictures.
in the 11 years we had been married, I have often said that I would love if she were to take some sexy pictures for me, but she never showed any interest. I never pushed the issue.
Pussy did.
Sorry?
Was just something nice, or I thought would be nice. The date stamps on the pictures showed the earliest ones were from about a week prior, with the most recent being
Close, though.
being close up of her pussy. I don't make me read that.
Seems like you did it without any question, though.
Were taken just the day before, while I was in the next room working weekend overtime. Damn, he's
All right, okay,
he's
again-
working from home and she's still cheating. That's hilarious.
That's tough to do, I'm sure. You know what? I'm gonna take.
Good on her.
I'm
Good on her.
gonna say. I'm gonna take.
Don't come in this room. I'm cleaning the kitchen really loudly.
All this soap
What?
is getting everywhere.
While you're working,
It's tough to, if you're in a marriage and also you can hide that you're doing the dishes while you're also fucking someone else. I think you deserve to, right? I don't know. Is that enough? I'm married. I take
covered all
that
the
back.
bases.
Now that I think about it.
That's fair.
I put myself in anyone else's shoes. I've thought about it as a human, and for a second, I think I maybe take that back. Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, he confronted her that night.
Oh, what?
Asked her to tell me why, who, with who, how long, and had the affair been physical. She barely gave me any straight answers. All gay. No. She said it had been going on for a while, and they had sex before. She wouldn't tell me who, but I already knew from the Facebook messages. Her reason for why was, I didn't know you loved me as much as I love you. That's hilarious.
That's a cool thing to do when you marry someone, to be like, oh, I didn't know you were into me or whatever.
And to be like, why'd you cheat on me? Well, I didn't think you loved me as much as I love you.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
Well, that's cool.
I
for
love you enough to cheat on you.
You took
Now you got to look at the undertones in that message. You
Chicks
got to
are
look
cool,
at the
you know?
undertones. He was like, maybe you just don't like show her the type of love that she was expecting in the
I
marriage.
get that.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
fair. Also, if you're married, though, I feel like you kind of just like the deal is done.
For 11 years,
I
you're
don't
like,
know.
you do know I love you, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
there's two ways to go about it. Either
I don't think cheating
not
is the
saying-
right way.
yeah, there's two ways to go about it.
also, not
can annul
necessarily
this.
that she's not getting what's hers because should,
Right.
obviously. Daily, nightly, and never so Riley. But, boosh, and boy, it also kind of like I don't know, maybe like this dumb little pinky promise.
This little legal pinky promise.
This little thing.
A legal document.
Just seems rough. If I'm going to be sued for something, it's not going to be fucking someone else. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's going to be for lying
You got to be like in
and
the old
stealing.
days.
It's going to be for taking
That's
things.
how Bill Clinton got his dick sucked so much. You just got to take it. Hillary Clinton is a powerful woman.
and I think, like Bill Clinton,
Very
this
true.
man is, this woman is doing some work on herself.
Yeah, exactly.
The night of
Resto mods.
the night of the confrontation,
This is
she.
such a confusing.
I know. The night of the confrontation, she no longer guards her phone. She messaged him, said not to, told him it's over, not to contact her ever again. She blocked him on social
In
media.
a marriage, that
Shouts out
fast
Bill.
too.
Yeah.
That's got to be
What
tough
kind
to
of marriage you? It's. I'm not paranoid with my wife at all, but we are on each other's phones.
Yeah, constantly.
She
she
has
was
like an
guardy
iPad
about
that
it.
sees my messenger photos and like not photos, I mean messages.
A lot of butthole
yeah.
pictures, but those are mostly to friends.
Yeah. Like she knows who I'm sending my dick to, but she approves. And
She's
a lot
seen
of
that.
letters,
Fine, usually.
a lot of letters in court cases are coming back. But
But she's aware.
it's that stuff. It's like, how are you living in separate homes this
Right.
whole
Yeah,
time?
right.
This is going on, but also whatever. Yeah.
So he
Move
says
on, get out.
he's
Do they
not
have
made
kids?
he's
I
not
guess.
made a do they though? I don't think they
But
do. Oh yeah, no they do.
don't stay together if you have kids. That's a life lesson too. I don't have kids.
just
so
because
I
you
can't
have kids.
Speak.
You mean
yeah,
just because you have kids.
That
Feel it.
what I said.
Don't stay together if you have kids.
right. That's
If you have a child, get the fuck out of there. What are you, crazy?
leave the kid and her.
Make sure you're both
got
happy.
Oh my
somebody to
god,
watch it.
there's another one. Oh no.
I need to leave.
Jeez, you were worried about one person? Oh, buddy, buckle
If
up.
you got kids,
Oh,
get
man.
out now.
Get out of there.
Yeah, you're doing your kids a disservice if you stay in their life.
Yeah.
Adultery
What,
and
do they want to have a
cheating
friend?
is definitely a sin. It's definitely a bad no. But you're not the scum of the earth. You're going to
Dan
be the scum of
Schneider.
the earth to a few people for a while, for sure. And you've lost that trust. But
Definitely.
you know, I'm not fucking you, so I'm not going to throw this young lady under the bus for having an affair on her husband.
Boy, I don't want Steve to make a cogent point about abandoning children on your podcast. Does anyone want to like cut him off?
No, I mean I gotta let him cook.
He's doing well.
Like
I don't know.
JT said, sometimes that child is better off with you not in their life.
Drama, he may be a superstar one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
It's true.
Could
Mom a porn star. him
be.
a
Don't put that
superstar.
on them.
She's a porn star to like further his basketball career though.
Exactly. Keep him in the
She's a
A's.
porn star to
Brazilians.
further his like Oklahoma bombing. You know?
I
No,
mean,
no.
yeah, people choose.
Sometimes our parents are terrible to us, and sometimes we kill 75 people at a summer camp. You know?
Excuse me.
So, divorce or stay together?
Obviously,
say-
divorce.
Work it out.
They don't have kids or
Yeah.
anything?
No, they
You know
do
what
have
I-
2 kids.
Work it out?
Two
it out.
kids. I'd say.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're getting his side. Maybe he was a piece of shit or doing some shit that led her to
Absolutely.
these roads, or who knows?
A little bit too
Maybe
much
they-
MW3, too much gay shit with the bros.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can't fake blow your bros in front of your wife, and he was probably doing that.
He's a Call of Duty boy on all night.
You can try.
It depends. You got to see if your
Yeah,
wife's
man.
cool first.
How-
After the 8th time
You
with
gotta
his
show me how-
pizza bagels, he was like, "Thank you, bro."
You gotta show me how good you are at it first.
All right.
Trying to high five her.
Okay, wait a
and
minute.
shit.
I told her to take sexy pictures of me.
I was gonna say
Or of her.
these two are married. These two are married. JT, long-term relationship. Kyle is married.
Okay, hell yeah.
So we have many a perspective. I do want to say.
We've been together, yeah, going on 13, but only married a year. So
What was that? Pinky. Nice. That's cute.
Thanks.
Here,
Yeah.
tweak it.
I just think
shit's good. I wouldn't go about cheating. If it ever
Yeah.
led to that, we wouldn't cheat on each other because I would be murdered. And like on my end, it's like I
You
would
married to a black woman?
maybe the secret's still out.
we'll never know.
I don't see color, dude. No. She's white, and
I
I'm
think
not cool. Come on, you've met me.
You never know.
we need to come up with a system
Yes.
socially where
For cheating?
well maybe that.
No, you go ahead.
I just mean for any sort of impetus where we're not 100. You're right. We only have one side story.
Yeah.
Seems like this dude's a piece of shit, right?
So far,
for
yeah.
sure. Maybe we make this man.
No, he's not. Right?
No, this chick's a piece of shit.
Yeah, the chick.
The chick is the
chick
one that
a piece of
cheated.
shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Maybe we have her fight someone that has done a similar crime, and then we just kind of like have this social kind of
Okay.
web where it's kind of like Gladiator or Mad Max 2. If you've seen Mad Max 2,
Yeah, okay.
Seen that one? Yeah, it's kind of like that, but like less sand.
Sand's bad for everyone.
Sand's not good.
I hate sand.
It
What are we
sucks to
solving?
like see it.
It's
Sand
everywhere.
It's bad.
Oh,
It's
we're
everywhere.
You go to the
fight-
beach
Not a good
once,
state to
we're
be in.
solving there for a month.
We're
Yeah.
solving small squabbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but what is
Swall-
that solving
small-
for that? What
Whoever
is,
wins
well,
is
it's most-
socially fun.
Yeah. So
After that,
Okay.
they walk away socially.
I mean, we keep the same establishment as far as like first degree, second, third.
Right.
Where it's like
Murder?
minor squabble is just
Oh.
a fist fight.
Yeah.
Second, we give one of them a knife if we're just kind of like,
Hell yeah.
this
Just
guy's
put one
the
in the
one.
middle of
Toss it
the
in the
arena.
middle, yeah.
Right.
One person
Right.
does have an advantage.
Someone needs
You know
a little
the-
bit of a stab. You
you know
stab
the
Yeah.
on him,
crazy-
you know.
It's an NBA toss
Nothing to kill him.
No. What would be better is if you put it a mile away.
Ooh, that's good.
They gotta run a mile
That's good. That's
against
good.
somebody.
Just out of breath.
Like you gotta
Depending on the
mountain
grind,
once
too.
and more.
Well, that's good.
a mile.
I mean, third degree seems pretty good too. We just keep that running. A little bit farther. Maybe we just make
Keep
the knife
pushing it.
a little farther away.
I like it.
in a dome.
All right.
Give them swords.
That's good. Instead of a knife.
We're solving relationships all
20
over the
guns.
place. I love this for
I don't
us.
think we
No
solved
ammunition.
anything.
Yeah.
No, lawyers are going to solve that, I believe. But
Love them.
it's time to move on to our last segment before we get out of here. Let's take a quick stop in that real talk.
Real talk on YouTube. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
Practicing that.
I got it that time.
Anyways, it's just what it sounds like. We watch reels, we talk about them. We watch TikToks, we talk about them.
Real talk?
Talks.
Reels.
My first one.
Real talk.
I still don't know if this is satire or not. Is it hilarious?
You're
Absolutely.
welcome. I sent you guys this.
Thank you.
All pilots will be black trans women.
He's white.
All airlines will have black squares on them to end racism. Oxygen masks that come down will say, "I can't breathe." Before every plane takes off, there will be an 8-minute moment of silence to honor our hero George Floyd.
Quick pause.
In-flight
So this guy is the caption says a Black Lives Matter activist is demanding a George Floyd airport.
This is
city council
This is a
meeting.
guy in the KKK who lost a bet in
Yeah.
cars
Oh.
and couldn't bet. Is like, you're gonna have to wear this and go to the council and say all these words.
Say all these things.
the fantasy football league in the Klan.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, fantasy football league is one step away from the KKK.
Yes,
Also.
but think about when the
I'm-
KKK has
I'm
their
getting
fantasy football league.
No one on that side is asking for something like that.
That
This is
hilarious?
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
way.
none of them are this funny.
That makes no sense.
There's not a lot of humor here.
But the in the background, it does seem like those are real people attending a city
Oh,
council
yeah.
meeting.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure.
it's
I
not a
mean,
real council.
Well, to be fair, if you go to a city council thing, it's literally you sign up on a poster board. That's it, and then you do it.
Right.
And then
Anyone
sometimes
can say
someone,
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sometimes someone records you doing it. So
Well, a
that's
lot
cool.
of it is on like
It's all recorded.
TV. Yeah,
You get it?
everything's recorded.
Yeah, they have to have a camera in there just in case something happens. You got the judges and the highest magistrates of your local city.
So let's let him go
Before
on.
you.
We have the I can't breathe masks.
entertainment will include George Floyd's sex tape and a first-class seating with a stripper. Yeah, with strippers. Popeye's chicken, watermelon, and grape
I
Kool-Aid.
can't read.
White people will sit in the back of the plane so that they can live the experience of Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks.
Airport currency will include
That's pretty good,
counterfeit
though.
$20
I'll give him
bills.
that.
Airport restaurants will include the following: Popeye's chicken. The end. Now let's get to work on this. Let's get this airport built up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, that honey over there, she fine. What's her name? I can't even. I'm nervous. I'm like shaking. My heart's beating out of my chest
What's
right
her
now. Hey, let's do it though. Let's get this airport built up. Appreciate y'all.
Build it up.
Appreciate y'all.
That's an example of freedom of speech. Freedom to act like a complete ass if you so choose.
Yeah, you got roasted.
He could sue him for defamation.
Yeah, I mean, fair. It seemed like an opinion, but
What was that?
that was hilarious. But also, what a based
He
city
went home,
council.
honey. Guess what I did?
Oh, you think he's got a girl?
Which one, the city councilman or the?
I thought he was
BLM
about to go into a
activist?
freestyle at the end.
I really did too.
Oh, he's
That-
gotta
wait,
do that.
When he was going like this,
Yeah, he goes, I'm about. Here you go. I was like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
George
Alright.
Floyd in the airport. Why was he obsessed with that? I guess there's a new airport going into the
George-
China.
he
And this
said
needs to be the George Floyd
sex tape.
yeah, that
Yeah,
will be the
that one's
on-air
tough.
entertainment.
It's hilarious.
I like it.
I'd watch it better than a regular.
A regular airplane movie.
What
Would you?
the
Never
fuck?
mind.
Yeah, we'll move. No, I haven't seen George
I don't know.
Floyd's sex tape.
It's someone delusional if they're on the side of anything like.
come on, man.
It doesn't.
I was just about to say the same
Oh, you guys
Doesn't
are
make-
musicians, right?
Oh.
Yes.
I love your music
right, I'm
personally.
going home.
This is another person's music I thought you guys might like.
Circumcision, not my decision. Doc, you messed it up. All this feeling, why you stealing that I could make you love? Yeah, I could be making love.
Oh, I love that.
I hope he visits New York for the first time and someone pushes him in the subway.
He looks like a circumcised dick. That's the weird thing.
I know.
I guess with the hat on, it's...
That's why he's upset about them.
I hated him.
I've always hated him.
Who is that?
His name's Brian Naked.
But he's got a
Okay.
cool hat, though, right?
The hat, I
We
think.
can all wear that in a social setting and be cool.
I wish they'd tar and feathered this fucker.
That's what the hat is for.
We will allow
flex.
it. We will allow it.
The tar just sheds right off you.
Off with his head.
He does have a Mad Hatter type of vibe
So
as well.
so he doesn't want people being touched.
I
down
mean,
there.
he has
Mutilation,
He has a
gen-
lot of opinions that he chooses to sing.
Okay.
Most of them
I saw
with the hat?
Steve inspired. Chris not
Yes.
loving it so much.
Well, no, the hat was distracting.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
would sing about my
Nothing
cut.
else.
I would sing about my cut
It's the only
dick,
thing
and
that I
I
don't
have, but you don't get a lot of views. He's getting views,
That's fair.
so I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah.
I
And
sing
also,
about Steve's cut
My
dick all the
parents took
time,
a
too.
trim. My parents trimmed it off. My parents took a trim. My parents
You're
trimmed
no-
it off.
you're no-
I was a baby. I didn't feel a thing, but now I got no dick skin. Now I got no dick skin. Now I got no dick skin. Now.
so that will be on The Elderly Midnight. Was
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Beautiful. I love that dick skin.
He
I
can
don't-
probably make love
Don't
better
cut
than
that.
me. Look
Don't
at
cut
that.
that. Wrong. Next TikTok. We all love a
one
classic
of these.
airport freak. This might have been the airport he was talking about.
Is that Meek Mill in the blanket? Crying?
My
Boy,
favorite.
what are you looking
Screaming
at?
at him and I go, "What are you looking at?" That's what somebody did to her.
I don't get
They
it.
made her run?
I don't know.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, I mean, I
The
think that's just
airport
travel.
freakouts is.
I think that's just travel exhaustion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a black woman recording that. That's hilarious.
If someone
No, she started recording because she said, I'm swinging.
Yeah, exactly. She goes, "She come near me."
Yeah.
But no, I heard her. I heard the judgment in her voice as she walked away. Only a black woman can. She goes.
She probably checked both sides and was like, nah, I'm gonna go yell at this dude.
I know, but
She's like,
I mean, did you notice how empty the rest of the airport was? There was one guy.
she had two options.
She goes, all the
She
people over
chose
here.
right. She said, watch, I'm gonna set this motherfucker up. You get Tyson'd in this fucking airport here in Houston, nigga.
What are you looking at? I don't know. It's a good question. Thank you.
Yeah, she woke him up from a phone call he was already not enjoying.
Well, he's just looking around, nothing at the airport. Someone's running. You quick look up. Okay, someone's running.
Yeah, I wonder where she's running from.
Me, huh?
Where is she running?
She's gone.
Oh, she's getting close.
I love it.
Why?
Good intro, though. Beastie Boys, I think.
What does she hold?
She's holding all of her belongings.
Yeah.
Her
Boy,
whole
what
life.
fuck. I will say, what do we got? 5 people on this podcast here? No one entered like that.
Is this the haunt? Like,
none of us were greeted
no
in
one
such
did
a
that.
way.
No one was that excited about life, you know? Look at this woman. She's approaching every day like it's a challenge and challenging everyone else to appreciate that
do
challenge.
the same.
welcome to the Gerald R. Ford.
All right, last reel of the night. Oh, TikToky. Oh, you guys have cats too, right?
Yeah.
This one's for the cat owners.
You kids.
Kitty cat, kitty
Dogs
cat.
are cool too. I love dogs. Oh,
that was all. It's
That's
pretty good.
That's a dubstep intro.
I have horrible stairs if I fell down to them. Why is she
Same.
chasing?
That's the
What if she
owner's fault.
tripped down?
That's
Yeah, the cats are way farther ahead.
Yeah,
That's not
be
even a
more
cat
coordinated.
video.
Yeah, the cats are much more agile.
If the cats are in front of you, they're gone.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Like,
what are you trying to catch them
they're not gonna do
doing?
better.
Yeah.
They already did whatever they did.
They're a cat.
Oh, she's
They're
chasing
gone.
after
It's like
because
you
of some
ate.
punishment. I
It seemed
see.
like it.
Yeah.
Or the cats were warning her of danger and bringing it to her, bringing her to it.
The cats were punishing her.
I think
They
the
were
cat-
just trying
Monsieur,
to.
follow me.
They were just trying to reenact Ghost Dad.
Right.
You're Bill Cosby, Mom.
Watch
Follow
this. All right. Well,
It's an
thank you
old
guys.
movie, sorry.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm glad I could introduce
Falls on
you.
roller skates.
You know what? More Bill Cosby. Let's watch. No. Please.
Pudding.
Please, pops. Please go watch Elroy Meltzer and McWeakerton next Thursday,
April 11th.
at
This
the Pyramid
Thursday.
Scheme. Next
Last
Thursday.
Thursday, maybe.
Who knows what Thursdays? And
Thursday.
also, make sure you contact Steven here, young Steven,
Yes.
to get Elroy Meltzer's The Elderly Midnight and a ticket to the show.
Yes.
Get a great
Gotta get
deal.
one of those
Get a
for
great
Joe
bundle.
Elder.
Get a ticket. I'll get you a CD. I'll get you a pin, a sticker.
Maybe a hug.
Yeah, maybe a hug. Truly love all the support. It was great being here. Thank you for.
You'll get a glance at the door. You'll get up.
Yes.
Chris might go. Yep.
Hey,
A low 5, like knee level.
I give you a hello at best. If you're getting a hug, oh, you did a lot more than buy a ticket, buddy.
I'll have you meet John Taffer, baby.
Ooh, everyone gets a chance. Make sure you follow Elroy Meltzer Official and McWeakerton, and check out both of their Spotify's, wherever, Bandcamp, wherever you
Yeah,
find music.
anywhere.
Check it all out. Follow us on Instagram. Where is this going pod? _Hunter Miles, Jamie Motley Moten, and Q Bird BYRD 11. That local camera guy, that man Kyle.
Shouts out, Kyle.
We'll see you guys next week.
Woo!
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Yeah, where's this going, baby?
Deuces.